Hey Ben, what's the Astec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Ah, now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Astec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Astec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Lloydminster Curling Center. You're watching the Astec Safety Challenge. My name's Lindsay, and beside me is my dad, Dusty. Welcome along. Dusty, how are you feeling tonight?
Well, I'm feeling great. We have a great lineup here, Lindsay. We've got two excellent teams, Team Edin, number 9 in the world, and Team Cooey, number 16 in the world. So they're both highly ranked, and we're in for a fine qualifier game. These are a C qualifier we're in. And then after this, whoever wins this will have to play again tonight. So it's going to be a test for everyone.
That's right. And now Kevin Cooey won this event last year. And so he's looking for a repeat back-to-back victory. The only way to get there here is to get through Team Niklas Edin. And Niklas Edin is looking to qualify today as well. We just finished watching the pre-event practicing, or sorry, the pre-game practice. And Dad, what was the result of that?
Well, it's there. Kevin Cooey put it on the pin, so he's got the hammer. And then Edin's ready to throw, and I see now there's a little technical difficulty with one of the rocks. So they're calling one of our ice makers to come and give them a hand, and they'll set it up for them, and we'll be starting shortly.
Perfect. Well, while they do that, let's talk about a little bit of our expectations from this game. It's kind of do or die here for the teams. There's $125,000 on the line in the prize purse, so big money here. What do you think we're going to see out of Team Edin and Team Cooey?
Oh, they'll go at each other, you know that. There's going to be a lot of rocks in play, and it'll be a fine go. And it's already 6 teams qualified for the playoffs. We need 2 more, and they're going to be one of them. One of these teams are going to be one of the qualifiers. So for all that big money there is, so it'll be a great showdown. There's no doubt about that.
That's right. How each team got here, well, we saw that Niklas Edin beat Brent Pierce in the previous game here. They won 5-3 in that game. It was just recently at 12:30 this afternoon, so this is a back-to-back game for them. And then Kevin Cooey ended up beating Team Marco Hoseli from Switzerland in an extra end.
Yeah.
So that was an extra end victory for Team Cooey. It's quite the road each has taken, so each team here is playing back-to-back. And then, of course, the quarterfinals is going to be tonight at 7:30. So one of these 2 teams will be playing 3 games in a row today.
Exactly. That's why our game is pushed back here because of the extra end. We have a 4:30 start instead of a 4 o'clock start. So this evening's draw will move from 7:30 to 8. Just for everybody watching.
Good to know that.
Enough time to put on a jacket.
And this,
ice technicians coming down.
Must be a handle concern going on, hey? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they've got it taken apart. And Brian and Graydon are
as well.
This is
ice makers. They're working on it. So it's a good shot of the boys working hard.
Hey, Brian is in the brown cap over there, and Graydon's in the black cap.
From last year.
Do a lot of work here, and they're here all around. They don't, like I said earlier, they don't just lay the ice down. They're here all day. Any difficulties, they're here to help fix. trying to give them the best opportunity for these teams to play at their own caliber, the highest caliber they can come to. So there's lots of conversation going back, even with the ice makers. So they're having a good time. So,
look, we see Tyler Tardy in there too. It's not. I know what the game is worth a lot here, but neither is taking it too serious from the get-go as well. Everybody understands, you don't want any kind of a cheap win here. Each team wants the other to perform their best. Exactly. You want to beat the best in order to be the best, as the saying goes. So they're just going to take their time and make sure that the rocks are in the right condition that they need to be. And if anybody's got the tools for the job, it's certainly Brian and Graydon. Yep. A little story of kudos to them. If you've heard it, bear with me. If you've not, get in for something exciting here. It was Christmas Eve when the plant went down. There's a mechanical failure, and all the ice melted. All the lines were squiggly and all the logos were crumpled, and it was essentially soup out there. Not really, not crumpled, because they're still being used right now. But thank goodness we've got these two, Brian and Graydon. As I say, it's Brian in the brown and Graydon in the black cap, and they were checking levels, and they came here on Christmas Eve, and they noticed that there was a problem, and they allowed themselves Christmas Day to be with their families, and take care of business at home. And then immediately right after that, 10 days, solid effort, they worked to reinstall the entire thing. So if any of you have done an ice install, you know all the work that's taken in order to do that.
You try and do it at the beginning of the year, and you don't have to do it again until next year, but they've had to do it again. And then these are two seasoned veterans, actually, a couple of young guys, but they've been here a long time, and they've done an excellent job here at the Lloydminster Curling Center. Yeah, we've got complete trust in them as ice makers, and it's fabulous that we have them here. And then they enlisted the help of the entire curling club to come out, and I know I was here holding a hose for a little bit, doing some vacuuming and sweeping and scrubbing up, and they actually had to turn away volunteers, not turn away in that sense, but just say thank you, we have enough, because the ice can only freeze so fast. So a big thank you to our Lloyd Curling Club members and their families for coming out. You betcha.
It took an absolute army of people to get this reinstalled so that we could bring you this fantastic show at the Astec Safety Challenge.
Well, the rock's been repaired. Niklas Edin has his broom down. They're ready for the first stone.
Yeah, we're underway. Well, Dad. Now, Team Edin here, 7-time world champions. But why don't you go ahead and introduce Team Edin to the folks at home?
Team Edin, with their skip Niklas Edin, and their third Oscar Eriksson, second Rasmus Rana, and lead Christopher Sundgren.
Well done. Working on your Swedish, hey?
Thank you, yes.
Perfect. Your Team Kui lineup is as follows. We've got skip Kevin Kui, third Aaron Sluchinski, second Tyler Tardy, and lead Kark Martin.
Two good teams, like we said. They expect a lot of good plays here.
Yes, definitely. If you're joining us from home on your couch in the workplace, or geez, somebody even joined us from school. It is 4:30 our time now, though. Go ahead and say hello and let us know where you're from in the chat. We're happy to answer any questions that you may have. You might be wondering who our presenting sponsor is here at the Astec Safety Challenge. Our presenting sponsor is Wild Rose Pumps and Compression, and we want to thank them so much for their support of this event. We are bringing the world to Lloydminster in curling form, and it was thanks to a lot of community support that we could do that. Kark Martin puts that right on the pin. We see a call here from Niklas Edin. T-line freeze.
T-line freeze, yes. The other few games we've watched earlier on in the event here, they put one in the house and they go shot for shot, but these two teams are going after each other right off the bat, so hang on, folks, it's coming at you.
Third game of the day, why not? Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's Friday afternoon here in Lloydminster, and we're seeing the stands start to fill up in our sold-out event.
Yeah, second s'morg is out already. It smells nice behind us. Everybody's lined up to eat some more.
Yeah, there's a buzz in the air. It's definitely warmer in here before, so that means more bodies. So it's been fun. It's been a fun atmosphere. This is our sixth game that you and I have commentated together.
It's been great.
And every single one has been full of awesome shots being made, and what a wonderful crowd. It's a ton of fun here.
And a lot of texts coming in, a lot of questions coming in, a lot of good feelings back and forth. So yeah, help yourself and let us know where you are. And if you're enjoying yourself.
We better give our very first shout out here to the Reynolds family. We've got Kyle and Laurel and Tara watching up from Laurel's couch, Laurel's living room in Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie.
So thanks, Grand Prairie, for tuning in.
Nice to hear from you. That's great.
That's right. Kyle Reynolds is the, I don't know, Kyle. He's got such a resume of curling underneath him here, and he was the very first North American club curling champion.
Yes.
Gold medalist.
Yes.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get some other hellos from across the globe here. But you tell us what's going on with the game, Dad.
Game's going on here. Yeah, like I said, they're all going after it. So right now we're sitting. Shot rock belongs to Edin, the yellow rock, and then Cooey has 2 behind that. So Nicholas is called to draw on top of the one they just threw, and they're going to come right back on top and sit in front of the one sitting on the button. So yeah, like I said, all rocks so far are into play. 5 of them, and they're going at it. So it's going to be a great game. So hang on, and we'll see where it ends up in the end. But
you betcha.
So there's lots to play for, and they're going to go. They're not going to mess around here. It's going to be great. Yep, nice shot again.
Team Edin are the Yellowstones. Team Cooey are the Redstones.
I need it with like 12.
You see that. That's more from my point of view, though. More from my knowledge.
30 years. Yeah. Tyler Tardy.
Now there's 2 games going on right now. Both are C qualifiers. We have, of course, the sheet you're watching right now. Team Cooey, Team Edin. Excellent. Thank you. Stick with us. If you want to flip back to the other YouTube channel, we are also broadcasting Team Carruthers, Team Libis. My goodness, that's the name on everybody's mouth right now is Team Libis. They just beat Team Jacobs through some phenomenal play, this young team from Alberta.
What a great game, yes. They sure played well.
The other exciting story there is with Team Carruthers, 3-handed. This is their 3rd game in a row now. Should they win this and play the quarterfinal tonight, that'll be 4 games in a row from them. They are digging their heels in. Yeah. Neither team is going to give up easily on that game, too.
No, so no gimmies coming here, that's for sure.
We have 4 hungry teams out right now. Only 2 can advance. Who's it going to be? Hang on to your hats, folks. We've got a great show for you. Alrighty, back to our sheet. Team Cooey has the hammer. Team Edin is shot right now. We've got the 2nd rock now from Rasmus Rana. Looking just to freeze that rock in the back of the forefoot.
Yep, hold on. Speed up. Yep. Speed up. Yes.
For all the games we've had in these sheets, the ice is holding up really well.
It really is, yeah.
Teams loving it there. Teams love playing on this. They're sure having fun.
Neither team here scared about using either side of the sheet too. Sure, we've seen the teams stick to the side that they've practiced on and it comes to a critical draw, but here it's to the team's advantage to use both sides of the sheet. And although that was a light rock there from Rasmus, it's just fine to have that rock end up where it did. Oh, someone. Yeah, it must be cold out there. Kevin's got his toque on. However, he made sure his ears available so that he could hear what's going on.
Well, with only 2 games going on, it won't be as loud out there, so it'll be a little easier to hear each other.
That's right.
Fans are digging in on the left-hand side here. Sheet number 1, we have our bleachers, and they're starting to fill up on the other side. The sheet 8's covered, and it's our VIP lounge, and they're starting to all gather in for these all-important games.
That's right. So, no. So Team Cooey here electing to peel this rock out from the newly appointed 2nd, Tyler Tardy.
Yes.
Can make that peel no problem. So, you know it, we know it, but the Cooey team, it's worth mentioning here, has just made a brand new lineup change halfway through the season here. They've brought on Aaron Suchinski. Aaron himself won with his team last year. They won the provincial playdowns, and they were Alberta's team at the Brier last year. So a nice pickup there from Kevin to enlist Aaron onto his team. We did mention that they're the defending Astec Safety Challenge champions. And just prior to the Christmas break there, the Kui team actually won the Swift Current event, the RBC Dominion Securities Western Showdown, they call it, which is quite the event there. So they beat Team Jacobs in the final. That was a huge event win for them. It could be a huge event win if they got another W here today.
It should be huge for them, huge all day.
And Dad, what's Team Edin been up to this year?
Team Edin, they're sitting on there still talking about their the reigning Olympic gold medalist. And they plan to defend that in 2026, so that's part of their grand goal to keep working towards that. They're one of the most decorated men's teams in the world, and combined they have won 4 Grand Slam champion titles together. So these teams been together for quite a while, so they have accomplished a lot of things. Yeah, they're also the winners of the 2024 World Championship against their own team, Gushu from Canada. So yeah, they have a very nice resume here also. Nice house, 2, 4, 6, 7 rocks in play. And I said there's a lot of thinking going on already. A lot of angles looking at, a lot of discussion, a lot of chatter.
Ja, det är typ att dra den I slutet med curlen då kanske och förlänga lite fart. Men ändå inte döda linjen för mycket.
All right, the chat is starting to sign in here. Hello, Sandy is cheering from Halliburton. Hello, Michelle from Bentley. We got Bernadette watching from Moncton. Dawn is watching from Traverse City, Michigan. We've got Lisa coming in from Oliver, BC. Josie's watching from Alder Flats. Aline watching from Sault Ste. Marie. And Lloyd is watching from Wisconsin. My goodness.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for that. Great to hear from you.
Yeah, across the world, it's going to be awesome.
So here's third Aaron Slaczynski's first shot of the end.
Hard, hard.
Hard, Sweeten.
Hard. Hard.
Tyler
Hard.
on the
Real hard.
on the broom.
Hard.
They need to hit this on the outside edge. And it won't. They'll hit it a little thicker than they planned. That curled up a little bit more than Kevin was expecting, so that's going to leave the Edin team sitting 1 and 2 in the house right now.
Halvträff. Ja. Tar du tunnaren så
like I said earlier, they're going after each other first end here, and we've got all 4 of them having a discussion now, big team discussion. So that's how important this game is, everybody. You all know the money in stake, and then it's also the beautiful trophy they have here. There's a lot at stake here. And Team Kui knows all about it, like Lindsay mentioned. They're the reigning champions, so it's worth everything they're doing. So they know the end result is huge.
Team Edin knowing that this is a very usable stone for Team Kui, so they're not just going to leave that around. For those of you that understand Swedish, they're going to make a play on it here.
Oscar.
I caught that. Oscar Eriksson.
Last shot for him. First end.
Yep. 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 Yes.
On the outside. Bounce it out.
Really good shot there from Team Edin. Oscar unlocks that back stone. That was very usable for Kevin Kui to set them up in a good spot. And a nice reaction there off of all the stones in the house. Although stone does belong to Team Kui right now. And they do have hammer.
Lite för rakt satt, men
discussing which way they're going to come at this rock.
Ja, näst 40% av en sten. Nej, typ rakt satt mot halv typ. Kommer upp på 90 nu. På hogline så kändes som vi skulle ta.
You want to nose this, like this isn't very good.
75 kanske, men fortsatte bara.
He's saying if you play this hit and roll and plant your rock there, that's going to set up another hit for the Edin team to hit and roll right back that way for the double here. Of course, you can't hit and roll over here because that's going to jam into the red rock. So nose is the call here for Aaron Slaczynski. Second rock.
Curl. 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 Whoa. Curl. Straight. Straight. Whoa.
Ja, här kommer bra också.
That's the call.
Very nice. Yeah, nice control.
Right on the nose.
Fördel med den här är att den ligger.
Anything else?
Men däremot så kan han ju tjoffa in den så. Här och sätta den. Den är bra. Då ligger vi i alla fall 3 och så har vi alltid den här dubbeln till senare. Så har du gjort den dubbeln och så har vi den dubbeln för max tappa 2.
Starting to build quite a few Kui stones in the house there for Niklas's preference.
Den är ju ganska hård, men... Och se, är halv för tunt? Nej.
Move a couple.
Halv till 55? Ja, 55 ja. För det är aldrig bättre att sätta den här dubbeln och vicka in bara. Det är risk att man vickar hit. Jag vet inte vart. Man ligger ju rätt bra där. Han kommer ju ha kant här.
Jag tycker det är lite antingen. Man behöver spela lite fart. Det går ju lite trög curl. Men det är svårt att veta exakt hur den kommer curla också. Jag spelar en
So they're in favor of playing this
drar en
double.
curl så blir det den raka ganska snabbt.
Come on, guys. There we go.
Svårt att veta hur den kommer curla. Ogges curlar ju jävligt mycket.
Looks to me like a quarter of a rock.
Does, yeah,
Is that what you heard?
Yeah, those Swedish lessons that we paid for are starting to pay off.
Oh,
for
yeah,
us,
that's
aren't
good.
they? Yeah, it's good. Glad to see our money's worth it.
As dominant as this team's been, it's worthwhile to understand what they're saying, right? Take a lesson from this fantastic team. I'm surprised we haven't picked up on that quite yet.
Yeah. World caliber curlers here, folks. The whole event is stacked with all the best you can find, and we're sure enjoying bringing it out to all the people, and hope you're enjoying it as much as we are.
Here comes some heat from Niklas.
Yep. Yes. Yep.
Less than half. Nope. 2 rocks to come here, or sorry, one more rock to come here in this end.
2 for Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's right, 2.
You meant one more
That's
for
right,
Niklas.
2. That's what I meant. Yeah, 2 for Kevin.
Yep.
Lite upp mot träffen.
So they saw that curl up a little bit more than they were expecting it to. Still, you know, they say you learn from your makes even more from your misses. But here, let's hear what Kevin's thinking.
Ja, det var bra att vi fick den här dubbeln, att man inte tar en cent utsida och bara plantar.
And that red,
Tänkte om den stickar.
Red tap, eh?
red tap onto the yellow, and then roll behind his own red on the 8-foot on his own.
Just tapping that guy back a little bit, leaving your shooter should be sitting there for...
He's sitting there, would he? When you tap it onto there, you might roll the other way.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he? Be shooter roll behind that red.
Changing the color here.
Another option is this.
They're not settled on their shot
no,
yet.
they didn't like that. Kevin's down the other end having a discussion with the other boys, and now he's going to go down and take a look. So,
all right, here, let's listen in. Do we have mics on, Kevin, fellas? Do we have mics on, Kevin? Perfect. All right, we can hear now.
I can't make that. Oh, you're thinking of just getting it.
I don't think this even moves. That'll just stay right there. I think it'll stay right there. Like he plays that double.
Or we just blast these 2 out, let him.
Yeah. Not an easy blast.
Third game of the day, folks. Third game of the day. We got to conserve energy when we can.
Yeah, it's good too if you make this. Just a little tougher shot.
This is probably going to spin to here. And this will be.
So the initial call was this kind of a split.
yeah.
So you leave one red rock there, one red rock there. That'll unlock this guy a little bit too.
Well, I mean, we can
Those
just
2
rip
yellows
these
are
out,
locked
you know.
on each other.
Well,
Yeah,
when
they're-
Kevin went down, Aaron's... Oh,
Like, I'm not a big fan of this. Like, it has to get all the way to here, or else you
push that there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but
This rock
That's
is
no
not
good,
going to
'cause
go
this
very
is gonna
far.
be here, and then he makes this double.
Okej, också om man bara sätter rullen lite för långt och den typ plantar, då kanske man nästan har en tack PT här för att lägga 2.
I think you'd have a pretty easy double.
Did you ever draw? That was also what was indicated.
Draw, yeah. And what does Niklas do?
That's quite the hole to get through, though.
3-4 och hålla separation.
How hard do you think this grass is?
It's not easy. We haven't really thrown one of these, but the rocks are...
I mean, even if it ended up here.
Yeah, then it's tough for him to make the double. Yeah, I agree.
For you at home, I'm going to stop you right there. No, there's no time clocks. So, yes, the teams are on their own here. We're just going to enjoy what they say, and we're going to buy into what they play.
And enjoy the game.
Yeah, you betcha. So what was settled on here, Dad?
Playing that, they're going to the whole point is to get them, they want to separate those and they want to move them.
All right. I mean, if anybody can throw the weight to do it, Kevin can.
I'd like it more.
He likes it. Team's bought into it. They're all set. First stone, Kevin Cooey. And settled in the hack. We think there'll be some heat on this one coming.
Yep. Finns en försöksträff.
Tyler Chardy hard on the sweep. Totally have. Jeez.
One characteristic there.
Framför där. Ja. Då får han spela en kvadruppel.
Jag gillar att köra lite fart ändå, så mycket som din curla där.
Ja.
Jag gillar en
Now if we just, for Niklas Edin,
han spelade typ normal här. Den kom ju bra. Det var den chappen han spelade.
Look at that curl up on him, hey?
Yeah.
Aaron called that right out of his hand. I wonder if, just a different reaction than they expected.
Yeah.
Ser ni, dra någonstans eller?
Snacking on him, maybe
Vill man lägga en topp 12 framför? Han har ju ingenting egentligen på den där.
Kevin Cooey has the hammer here.
Alltså just nu så är det ju svårt att ta 2 i alla fall.
I heard top 4.
Jag håller med, han har ju egentligen ingenting på de där 2 för 2.
Put the pressure on him. Take away the button from what they're talking.
Han får spela mot 2 istället. Här så har vi gjort den. Däremot så öppnar man upp dragningshålet.
Nej.
Jag är på att lägga en där också.
Ja, jag är på också. Så länge jag inte även om jag kommer för långt så finns inte trippen, tror jag. Jag behöver curla över så han kan spela stenhårt.
Fördel med den här är väl att vi ligger 4 också.
Det är bra att den där blockouten drar den också. Jag gillar att dra den framför. Topp 12.
Top 12.
Eller?
Ja.
That's the goal there.
Ja, han får aldrig ut alla 3.
I think the concern they had with playing with this hit and roll there is that they just open up a path easy for Kevin to just give me draw kind of thing. They're set up pretty good to steal right now, so I think if I were to assume, I would say why not just put one right there and then force Kevin to play some sort of a tap here, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
It's the last stone now for Niklas Edin without hammer in this first end. C qualifier.
Inen är lugn.
We've got Christopher and Rasmus on the
Inen är
sweep.
bra. Inte för långt.
Bra linje. Full 8 är bra. Bra linje för full 8. Curla och stanna, tror jag. Med nu! Japp!
Ja.
Yes!
Curla.
Järnes, fortsätt! Bra. Nice.
Good, well-managed shot. That's good enough for third shot here from the Edin team.
Yeah, exactly what you're saying. Yeah, they took away that 4 foot from where the button made it difficult.
Kind of leaving Kevin just with the tap there.
Basically, that's what he's got, yeah.
But we're going to let him call it.
Krippa sa 0. Jag tänkte själv 0,5-ish och någonstans däremellan.
Oh, he's queuing up a hit here. Who am I to say, right? Let's hear. Let's see if we can hear what Kevin says.
Ja, plus att innan är det inte lätt att komma insida heller. Han har typ ingen val än att spela raka trippen, känns som. Eller knacken, men det är frågan om trippen är 2 om man gör trippen. Eller nej, våran blir bättre. Om man liksom lyckas få ut den där i åtfoten. Ja, nej, ett slag sen blir inte runt. Lite wobblar igenom. Man har sett lite wobbleträffar. Och hårda glidningar.
Probably not going far, but...
Ja, nej, jag tror, för även om man kommer ner så kommer man gå in i röd, så den kommer aldrig komma bättre än våran. Tror jag. Man ska väl inte svära på det, men...
So what have they decided on here? Everyone hasn't put the broom down yet.
Okay, he's sweeping for that. It looks like they're in favor of this run. So here comes a triple. It is a triple for 2.
It is a triple.
It's first end, Dad. Why not, hey?
Exactly.
Det är om man tar typ en cent-insida och bara rullar ner någon cent. Alltså, kommer till
If anybody can throw the triple, Kevin has the
det
ability
är
to do
lite mer
that.
än
That's
full
right, they just saw this path. So we're going to see the final stone here coming down the pipes from Kevin Cooey.
Ja, med tanke
Watch
på
the
vart
backswing.
omgången
There
var
it
på väg
goes.
efter att jag stuffade den också.
Looking for the triple. Yes! What'll he have? And it'll plant. It'll be a steal of 2 for Niklas Edin. 2-0 Edin after the first end of play, and we're going to be back after this.
0-2 är med. Bra. Nice. Bra skott. 2 yellow.
Should I be selling right now? I gotta get a bigger place. What's my house worth? What do you think? What's my house really worth?
Do we need to renovate?
That's pretty good. How do I buy a house? What if I don't have time to see it in person?
What is going on with this housing market?
Don't worry. I can take the guesswork out of it.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Astec Safety Challenge in Lloydminster. We have 2 great teams going at each other here. Team Edin and Team Cooey. So in the first end, they mixed it up. They went after each other, and it ended up being a steal of 2 by Team Edin.
Exciting, and a triple attempt there from Kevin Cooey on his last one, and didn't quite make it. But you know, why not take a chance?
Yeah, a lot of rocks in play.
Why not take a chance?
7
in the
ends
C
to
qualifier?
go.
That's right.
It's all a qualifier game, so we're on our way here. First rock. Dean puts it on the top 4.
Stop tall.
Kevin Cooey puts up a corner guard, and game on.
It is game on here. It's a great day in Lloydminster too. We want to thank Astec Safety for putting on such a fabulous event. Thank you to the City of Lloydminster for having us in the Lloydminster Golf and Curling Centre. Big thanks to Wild Rose Pumps and Compression. They're our presenting sponsor. And we want to thank Strathcona Resources. Now there's a couple people that you're interested in saying hello to here online. So hello everybody watching at home. We're so happy to see you. We've got Kelly, we've got Aaron, we've got Evan watching from Edmonton.
Right. Welcome.
We've got Vicky watching from Guelph. We've got Kathy watching from Calgary. That's home of Kevin Cooey. And Scott Tibble from Shaker City. Hello,
yes,
Scott.
Hello, Scott. Hello, everyone. Thanks for listening in. Good to hear from everybody. That's great.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. Hope everybody's enjoying it.
Oh, Curling Jeff. Big shout out to, Kiel and Russell from Stittsville, Ontario, who are playing their first Little Rock Sponspiel this month. That's great. It all starts with the Little Rocks. Jam Can Curling is a great place to get going with things.
Enjoy. Have a good time. Make sure you enjoy it.
Yep, because it's fun.
It's fun. It'll last a lifetime, but you got to have fun.
Okay.
You betcha. So there's 2 games of excitement going on right now. And speaking of young teams, the other game happening right now is the young Libis team from Okotoks area, and they're playing against Team Carruthers. That game is currently a 0-0 tie. And our game, we've got a 2-0 lead for Team Edin. Now, Team Edin, I know they're off to the Slam after this. They're heading out east after this one. Oh, yeah, that's right. And they've got a bunch of... do they have any sponsors to thank? I don't see any, but I know the Team Cooey does. And it takes a lot of effort and a lot of support to keep these teams at a high level. So we better make sure on behalf of the Cooey team that we thank the following. Team Cooey wants to thank Transelta, Selco Heavy Rentals Incorporated, Twin Anchors Houseboats. If you want a good time, hit up Twin Anchors
we've been
Houseboats.
there.
Yep. The Ranch Golf and Country Club and Hardline Curling.
A lot of great sponsors there also, yeah. Takes a lot for them run up and down the road and fly across the country, so they sure appreciate all those sponsors.
That's it. Got Tyler Tardy here. Oh, just snuck by. They would have settled for the double peel. They even would have settled for the run back. Just somewhere in between there was the reaction of that stone. Plug up that hole, is what I heard. Is that what you got as well? So Team Edin now going to call the guard. All right, we've got from Southern Alberta, we've got Ali and Gary Lickman that are watching as well too. Hey, Ali and Gary, thanks for coming in, you guys.
Yeah, Gary's in the pond still in Canmore.
Oh my God.
That's where they're heading, so still a lot of curling going on everywhere else, not just in Lloydminster. Good luck, Gary.
That's right. I love this time of year. You get to be in your own bonspiel and watch some curling at the same time. It's a fantastic time of year.
Great time of year.
And take it easy on your opponents, Gary. You're a pretty big powerhouse. Tessa's saying hello from Central Montana.
Nice.
Okay. Awesome. Neil is saying hello from Scotland. Okay. Noel pardon me, is watching from Costa Rica. Megan, hello from Hamilton, Ontario. Beth is watching from Puerto Vallarta. I hope you're having a cool drink in your hand there, Beth. And then Heidi is saying a hello from Heidi and Darren watching from Peterborough.
Nice.
So lots
Welcome,
of
everyone.
Lots
Appreciate
of good support.
those. All over the country, North America, and all into Europe. So it's great to hear that everybody's online watching and enjoying this great game. It's a great qualifier we have, and they're going at it. There's a lot of rocks in play again. These two teams, I think we'll see this the whole course of the game. There'll be lots of rocks in play, lots of nice shots coming. Big run back here by Tyler.
Yep. Oh. Curl, curl, curl.
Watch this. All right.
Moved them all out of the 8 foot.
Hey, he changes the angle for Team
nice.
Kui. Gets those two off of the 4 foot. Giving the Kui team a couple options now. This is a new rule for Tyler Tardy. Check out this. That's a 20 foot plus run back is the word I'm trying to say there. At the beginning of the season, Tyler was playing third for Kevin, and now he's playing second. And with this 5-rock rule, there's a lot more asked of our seconds, I believe. A little bit more precision required here, and Tyler knows that as a former skip, former third, now at second. So just really settling nicely into that role. He certainly is a jack of all trades, and it's a good position for him. And, you know, we wish them well in all their new endeavors here.
Yep.
A great team player.
Yep.
Able to move around and perform well, accept his role he's playing, and perform well wherever he's at. So it's great to see that.
Isn't that true, right? There's no such thing as the better or lesser team when it comes to only 4 people and 4 positions on a curling team. So really...
Every position is just as important as the
That's
next
right.
one, so
That's a positive thing to do. So speaking of new positions, here's Aaron Stachinski. Newly a third on this team. His first to the end. We want to say hello to Amanda Sluchinski, his wife at home. Aaron and Amanda have recently been, they've earned the Alberta Mixed Doubles Provincial Championship.
Congratulations, that's great.
Yeah, makes a beauty run back there.
Yes, it does.
So Edin sitting 1 in the house. Kui team is sitting second shot.
Aaron and Kevin are still getting used to some nice discussions we've seen with them in other games that make sure they're all on the same page and learning to where they fit in together, so they're doing well. I think he's called for control, and he's one to roll it to the right. That's what I got out of that.
I heard curl up in there too. So.
Sen finns det ju curl inåt åt andra hållet också, men ja.
Final rock here for the lefty, Oscar Eriksson. Every good team needs a lefty. I'll toot my own horn as a lefty.
Yes, they do. Yes,
Kan inte.
It's not curling up.
Ja. Rakt.
Who shot over there, Dad?
Ligger skottet där nu i alla fall.
Oh, it's yellow. Thanks, Niklas. It's still the yellow team shot. Yeah, that ran a bit straighter than they thought it was going to.
Well, folks, just so you know, not only the $125,000 total purse, these two games here are worth $9,000.
Oh, really?
Just to qualify.
Okay, so quarterfinalists got $9 grand.
Just to qualify. So that's as you take of the bonspiels you've been at, you make $9,000 for winning it. You know, they don't even get that. So some places you don't get that. So this is just to qualify. So these are two very important games. So yeah, it might be your second or third game in a row, but there's a lot up for stakes here. And then after that, it just gets added on more money to it. So
that might be the operating budget for some teams for the entire season as well.
Yeah. So that's why this is such a world-class event, folks. It's so well sponsored, so well run.
We better thank a few more people.
Astec team, they have a great team put together, and they just go to work. As soon as it's over, they start again for next year. So it's just a wonderful event, and there's lots involved here. So everybody loves coming here, traveling here. A little harder to get to, but they sure enjoy it, and they sure get rewarded for it.
Man, is it worth it? You betcha. They need to stay here in the full 8 foot in order to be shot rock. It's going to slide a little deep there, but we'll settle in the back 8 foot.
Chapp där, det är rätt så bra tycker jag.
Jag kan spela lite mer. Jag kollar hur den ser ut. Men
ja, den ser ut att ha lite mer plats på den sidan du väljer nu.
Good judge from the sweepers there. Just deep and curling on them there. It's going to leave this a wide open takeout here for Niklas Edin. So real quick, I want to send a thank you to RB's Lloydminster. I want to send a thank you to MNP and thank you to It's Time Promotions.
Kön 8 förresten! Vill ha lite mindre? Ja, lite mindre.
A lot of great Lloydminster businesses here on the line there. They support a lot in this community.
Yeah, our VIP lounge over here beside sheet 6, that's where our sponsors are sitting, and we see a lot of them repping their corporate gear. So thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate you. First shot of the end now coming up for Niklas Edin.
Yep. Yep.
It's an open hit on.
Right
on to back of the 8.
And he will stick around, leaving the Edin team shots 1 and 2. Team Kui will have the hammer.
2 rocks to 1. So Kevin, like his 2 points back here, he's got to figure out where he puts the first one so he can have a shot at getting his 2 points back.
Enda som är nice om man är gömd och han väljer att slå där, man får fortfarande skottet, då kan man ju välja att dra runda en till någonstans, men kan det bli en skjutning på någon
so I wonder if it's half a rock what they need to make this double. This red rock's not going to go anywhere. That'll send the yellow rock that way. And then they'll plant their shooter here.
Yeah, so that red one's staying there. Shooter stays there. If that works out, then Niklas would be forced to hit the shot rock, and then Kevin would have his deuce hitting back.
That's right.
That seems to be, yeah, they're not looking at anything else. That's what they're...
Now, I don't think he's playing the double, actually. He's playing just the hit and the roll to sit here.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to maybe secure their second point by keeping their shot here. Or a multiple, pardon me.
Kändes som att det kunde vara ett ställe som man bara liksom ger den en normal sättning. Så
the thing with this side of the ice now, too, we're going to figure out what this path does. So got eagle eye Aaron here doing the line calling here for the Kui team.
It's only the second end, folks. There's a lot of big shots, a lot of decisions being made. So just hang on, because it's quite a run we're in for tonight.
First shot from Kevin Kui.
Ju närmare mitten så känns det mildare. Långt ut.
Good sweep. Kark Martin on the sweep. Looking to hit and roll. And he will. Is he going to make contact back there? He does.
He rolled up behind the guard there also. The red guard in front of about 2 feet, 3 feet in front of the house. So watch this again here.
Yeah, lively house. A little thinner and you're going to hit that yellow stone more. A little thicker and you're just going to roll.
Okej, då tror jag att jag gillar den här. Men den är ju dyr om den drar lite curl på den här handen och trycker in den här.
Det går ju att dra här också.
Ja, eller dra här.
Eller dra här.
So he's going, they're thinking draw.
Här är det lite
trying to figure out
rakare.
what side they want to draw from.
Och här är det bra curl.
Första tanken var att trycka ut den, men den är lite känslig.
I think weight would have been really close, just based on how they moved.
Den här? Ja. Ja, jag ska dra, gillar nog nästan
Det är det väl.
Så kan man...
Det är ett väldigt bra resultat.
Ja. Ja, precis.
Taking a peek here to see who's third shot.
Yeah.
Do we have an overhead, fellas, so we can see?
Frågan hur man drar.
It's pretty close. Looks like it might be yellow.
Ja. Ja, alltså visst. Kommer vi bara hit så är den ju
Oh,
lurig.
it's hard to say.
Jag tror vi är
The
bättre.
shadows, yeah, it's hard to say again.
Jag gillar autodragningen.
Well,
Känns
let
som
me
där
wear
inne
your glasses.
när jag inte vet hur det curlar där ute. Om det hämtar så är ju garden jätte i spel.
They're in favor of playing this draw then, and Freeze sitting right there in front of the Kui stone.
Om linjen är bra så kan vi vara ända ner frys. Då kan han ju inte få bort den utan att röra egen. Han har ingen tangering in i det. Är vi lite vid så kan vi stanna lite kort, men...
We're seeing more value here of having the rock in
Här är mitt 8.
buried behind this guard as opposed to making any kind of hit on that rock over there that way. You can only see about half of this rock on this side. So
Those two guards up front, the way they're offset, you're coming in the right side for them, so they're set up right to come in, so there shouldn't be any issue with
there,
that.
that's a good angle
Yeah,
there,
that's a
two
great
fellas,
angle.
thanks.
Yeah.
So that's it, they're just looking to plant and sit right there.
Exactly, yeah.
Full 4. Final stone here for Niklas Edin.
They'd love to force Kevin to 1. They would take that all day.
Linjen är lugn. Wow. Bra linje, bort. Vänta, vid.
Christopher
Ingen i
Sundgren,
garden.
Rasmus
Linjen är
Rana
bra.
on the
Linjen är
sweep.
perfekt. Okej, kör då. Bara fart. Curla. Hur är farten? Wow. Stanna kort, det är okej nu. Stanna kort, det är okej.
And freeze they will. Well placed stone from the Edin team. How much are they showing around the guard is the question now. What does Kevin see? Nothing. A little bit on this side, actually, a little bit on the inside edge. So smart call from Niklas. Right, you're showing the wrong side to Kevin, if you will. So I think he's electing just to draw instead here.
Mitt 8 ungefär, den känns lite grann.
He wouldn't like this. He wouldn't like to follow Nicholas down.
No, it doesn't look like it. Look like he likes this in turn instead.
Yeah, I mean, you probably want it to look like
Nope.
that. Does that look minimum?
What have I done here?
Just be positive.
Han behöver ju stanna bättre med slagstenen också.
Second, yeah, it's important that
Eventuellt skulle man väl dragit
Kevin
den.
at least gets his 1 here. He's getting himself back on the scoreboard.
Refresh my memory here. Is this the side that they used for their pre-game practice?
Antingen får den så close vi kan,
This
men
is not.
Okay, so he's looking for a piece of the button here to take his single point. Oops.
Is he throwing enough to push it back, you think, or just a single point? Push it back for 2, I wonder if that's why he's coming that
Perhaps.
way? I think that's what he's playing.
Whoa, Tyler.
Yep, you betcha.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the only
man.
reason he chose that turn.
Good thing you're here, Dad.
Whoa!
Just a coach's eye.
Curl!
Look at that come in. Kark Martin on the curl now, and he will get
What a shot.
really good shot from Kevin Kui. It looks like 1 for sure.
We're looking at the other 2.
I'll take it.
Oscar's going to look it over.
Forgot to sweep that one too. It's all over the place. Yeah. Första anblick såg det deras ut.
Might be yellow here from our point of view as we see it, but you know, if you gotta look twice, as they say, put a stick on it, right?
That was a nice shot by Kevin.
Yeah, really good.
That was very nice.
I tripped on Christopher's rock that was here. That was the problem. Yeah, I think it's yellow as well.
So Aaron's going to put the stick down.
Me too. We're on the same team.
What you missed on the screen there, a little bit of banter here between Tyler Tardy and Niklas Edin.
I'm not used to you throwing that good yet.
Yeah.
Lots at stake, and they're all standing back and having a good time and enjoying it.
You would
So
never know it. You would
No.
never know watching this
What a great
game
sport.
what's on
What a
what's
great
on the
game
line
we
here.
have. Yeah.
And it will be yellow. So just a single point for the Cooey team after 2 ends of play. Team Edin up 2-1 after 2, and we'll be back after this.
Oh, on that side.
Oh.
L and ACPA, going beyond accounting and tax. The assurance that experienced professionals that care are committed to providing you financial confidence and helping you reach your goals. We listen, we analyze, we advise, we deliver.
Crafted in Canada, Hardline's ice cream has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline, join the revolution.
Welcome back to the Astec Safety Challenge in Lloydminster. Here we are playing in 3 of a qualifier game between Team Edin and Team Cooey. Team Cooey just attempted a really nice play and trying to get his deuce in the second end here, and they had to measure it, and it was, he only got 1. So we're back on play now. Before this event started here the day before, the teams were here practicing, and there was something with the junior students there, Lindsay. What was happening there?
There was a junior curling clinic that went on, presented by Musgrave Agencies. So thanks Musgrave Agencies for putting this on. I think we've got a clip here of it too. We had 60 students, 60 junior curlers from within the community come on out here and learn from the very best in the world. Niklas Edin was one of those coaches, one of the guest instructors that they had out on the ice, and actually I had the pleasure of working with him out on the sheet too.
Oh, there they are there.
There's a shot of it there, so we saw a lot of good action. Thanks to Team Jacobs for putting this on. You're going to notice that Nathan Moberg, who's also playing right now, is one of the guest instructors as well. So we had a lot of the teams give of their time and volunteer their expertise up to this next generation of curling. We had Ben Hebert there teaching some sweeping, Brett Gallant teaching some line of delivery, Mark Kennedy was teaching how to throw hard, and Niklas Edin was teaching how to throw spinner shots. Team Gosjans was out there as well doing a little bit of fun game situations. We had some of the guys from Team Balance. We had Chris Pratt out, not the actor, the curler. And all these kids had a lot of fun. So we really want to thank these curlers for giving their time and to present this information forward to the team. Check out this group shot coming up, Dad.
What a great opportunity for these young athletes to have all these world-class curlers come over here to Lloydminster and put it on for them. So there's a lot of students from Lloydminster and around surrounding areas that even brought them all the way in from Edmonton and Saskatoon up to Cold Lake, Wainwright, Macklin, so all the communities around here. So what a great place to come and join and have the best in the world come here and have a lot of fun with them, a lot of pictures taken, and they had a great time.
I should mention as well, Logan Eads' team was here too, because Dustin Mickish is the Curling Canada junior instructor. That's his job, and so you can tell he just enjoys it too. So lots of instructors were out, so thank you to the guys here that gave their time. Thanks to the coaches too for signing up your curlers. That was really special, and we appreciate that a lot.
That was great.
So we're going back in real time here at the third end. It's going to be Team Edin with the hammer. They're currently sitting first and third shot in the house right now, and we've got Tyler Tardy and his first of the end.
Fifth rock coming, and all the rocks are in play. We'll see this every end now, as we've seen it from the get-go. And it's a 1-point game, $9,000 on the line just to win this game.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
it was Team Cooey beat Team Hostley in the extra end to get to this point, and Team Edin beat Team Brent Pierce to get here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
This young volunteer loves Tyler Tardy. That's fantastic. Oh, yes. More signs. Hey, that's a good player to back, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
You betcha.
Nice
that's fantastic. a little around the rings too. We'll keep you updated. The Carruthers team's up 2-0 over the Libis team. Both of these sheets are in the same situation. It's a C qualifier, the C-side grind. If you curl, you know what that's about too. But we're looking for all these teams to find their second win and stay with us today, make a fabulous shot, just like Rasmus did there. Nice double peel and roll from Rasmus Rana.
Yeah.
Look at that again here, Dad. Just a touch on the high side in order to get the roll from the shooter. Well done, well called, well thrown, well swept.
Excellent. We've seen that all week, all the last few days. We've seen that all along. All these draws. Some great shooting going on.
Yeah, you betcha.
And even, yeah, they might be getting tired or whatever, but you know yourself as curlers or whatever, when you get to this chance, you want to go through. It doesn't matter. You're not tired. You can always be tired tomorrow or Sunday on your way home. You want to have this. A lot of these times, you know, as curlers like the rest of us, you only get these opportunities every so often. So. What are you drawing up here, Lindsay?
Oh, I think I heard Kevin say solid hack here, just a little hit and roll.
Okay. Wants to roll behind that corner yellow.
Yeah, the Kui team trails by 1. However, they're not going to leave too many Edin stones in play.
12, 11 and a half. Yep, it's 12. Oh, 12.
Looking for a hack weight shot.
Whoa, curl. Whoa, straight.
Park and Aaron on the sweep. Looking for this rock to roll behind the guard, and it will roll. Spinning to a stop there. Nice shot there from Tyler Tardy.
Du kan bara slå den här så. Så kan man göra också. Skulle kunna dra här också, men det är fort gjort att den kommer ner lite för långt bara. Känns som den.
He's just checking my phone. We had a another text from BW from Shaker City, not just from Scott, but from Louise. We've talked to Louise before. She'd like to put a shout out to all the BWOU members, see if they're all listening. So welcome every BWOU member that's listening, and thank you, Louise, for putting that out for us.
Thanks for tuning in, Louise. That's great. Yes, we got Jean and Marilyn are enjoying from South Carolina.
Nice.
Linda's enjoying the game from Kitchener.
Yep. Yes! Hårt! 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 Hårt!
Really nice hit and roll there from the Edin team. Now the reason that we're able to give you this broadcast is thanks to Maz Entertainment, a local business here in Lloyd. They actually were Business of the Year in Lloydminster, so thanks very much Maz Entertainment for giving your time and talents here in order to bring you this broadcast.
Great honor to be Business of the Year. I tell you, they've earned it, and they're all over the community and all over Western Canada. They sure are. So they're all over the place. So you ever see Maz Entertainment, Business of the Year, that's who you want on your side.
And for that reason, you can see that beautiful double takeout from Aaron Sluchinski. It will be the Kui team sitting 2 in house now.
Ja, se 80. Ja. Ja, det andra är väl att slå här så. Det är okej också, försöka få till en dubbel på nästa. Vi kan ju köra lite antingen eller. Skulle du inte få vicken och bara stanna där så måste de ju ändå vicka den ditåt. Ja, gå för att få lite minirull där, hack. Kanske lite mer, vi ska få ut den.
That's right, hack weight.
Hack weight, leave the shooter up there.
Lite mer fart än hack tror jag, bara så vi säkert får ut den. Så vi håller nollan i liv.
Oscar's adding his input.
Little discussion there between do you want to hit and roll here or try to hit and roll here.
Yeah.
Right, if you roll around the corner, pretty good to get your deuce. If you want to roll right in front of the red rock, pretty good to bait the Kui team into making a play on it. Hack weight. Comes Oster Eriksson's shot. It's curling a lot. It's really curling a lot. And they'll find the nose.
12.
Man, that was moving a lot on them, wasn't it, Dad?
Yeah, Kevin didn't take long at all to put the broom down.
Yep.
Call the shot. And
following it down.
Yeah. So
just a little overlap here from the guard. You can still see enough to make contact. Here comes Aaron Sluchinski.
Second shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hard.
It's also like playing a game before.
Watch this come down. You know what it's going to
do. Keeping the curling close on.
Kevin's calling the line on it.
Yep. No, straight.
He's happy with what he sees.
Roll to.
Rolling toward
Very well executed.
center line. Again, it's going to be Team Kui sitting 2 in the house.
Den kanske?
Sorry.
Now, Niklas would like to hit and roll back under the cover of that one guard.
Eller någonsin den och vilka halvjum.
He was a little tight.
Ja. Om man chappar, vart kan någon ta vägen
I
då?
thought about that before you threw it.
Chappen är okej också, han har nog ingenstans att ta vägen riktigt. Han kan väl rulla så och då blir den väldigt brant, men det är okej. Ja. Chappen är fine.
Question is now, is it time to go after shot
De
stone?
måste slå utsida där.
No.
Okej. Eller till och med kant. Ja, kanske vi kan få en avrull liksom. Vanlig 10 eller mindre? Kanske en 11-0. Ja. Tjej, det är inte värdelöst att rulla hit heller. Han kan inte riktigt frysa utan att riskera den i alla fall. Och frysa han för djupt, då kan vi bara frysa själva också. Okej.
Okay.
Ja.
I knew one
Jag
word.
kan rida den faktiskt. Ja.
sure.
Antingen mer fart härifrån eller 11 härifrån. I och för sig, de kanske bara trycker ut den och ligger 2 så istället. Nej, kör den vi tänkte. Sa du 10? Okej, eller? Ja, kanske 10.
Regardless, I think both are seeing the advantage of rolling so that your rock ends up over here behind the guard. They're coming after this back stone here.
Yep.
Final stone
Yep.
for Oscar Eriksson.
Yep. Fint. Japp. Ingen vik.
And they'll flop the other way, essentially using the Kui stone as a guard that way. No hesitation there from Kevin putting that broom down.
Ja, 10-8 hade de.
See that again here, that rock really moved off the center line too, as we're seeing these rocks do. We've got Darren Moulding here as our guest ice maker for this event here, the Astec Safety Challenge. And he's helping our boys, Brian and Grade, put on a really good show, always offering feedback. He's out keeping a keen eye on the ice and constantly talking with the players. So if you know Darren, you know he's constantly talking with the players, constantly talking with anyone. He's such a friendly person. So really want to thank Darren for offering a little bit of insight and expertise to bring you some world-class curling here.
Also a master of his craft. Great curler in his own right. He's played well at a high level, and he's a great ice maker.
You bet. Run back here from Kevin Kui. Let's take a look. And he'll make it, no problem. The result there, a little flat double.
Oh, 40%.
50%, all right, half a rock. Hey, I got that one. I guarantee you that's what that
Skulle
was.
kunna gå lite rakt där också. Det kommer ganska bra ut så att den liksom börjar curla men att det sen inte gör så mycket. Ja.
Half a rock is going to get the double, they think. Would you agree? All right.
First rock, Niklas Edin.
Up by 1 with the hammer.
Playing 3. Get some heat coming on that one.
Whoa. Fjärdedel.
Waiting for it to curl, and it will get both rocks out of the house. Just roll to the back of the house there. Really good execution from Team Edin. Let's see the replay here, Dad. 50%, half a rock double.
50%, exactly.
Looks like Kevin prefers his out turn here. I'm going to call this rock to just hit and stick.
Here's the last rock, Kevin Kui, third in.
Comes now, looking to play the hit and stick.
Whoa. No.
And it's just going to roll out of the house. Giving a free look here for Niklas Edin at a different draw path. I just want to give you guys a quick update. Looks like Team Libis took 3 against Team Carruthers last day. So Libis leads Carruthers 3-2 on the sheet next to us. And this all-important here C qualifying event. 2 sheets of ice going on right now at the Astec Safety Challenge. This is going to be a blank here for Team Edin.
Nicholas chose a path they hadn't seen any rocks go down yet, so it gets a free chance to watch what it does.
And Christopher chose to sit there and have a discussion with Tyler Tardy. So great to see some camaraderie out on the ice there. It's a 2-1 game. Edin over Cooey after 3 ends. We'll see you in a bit.
Stronger agronomics, better returns, greater peace of mind from pre-seed to post-harvest. You can count on the Victory Canola program to keep you and your farm ahead of the curve. Grow with us at victorycanola.com.
Welcome back to the Astec Safety Challenge here in Lloydminster.
Look at that view, Dad. That's a nice view of our club right
view.
there.
Beautiful view.
Look at all the people upstairs in the background. Sorry, I'm Lindsay. This is Dusty, my dad, and we're happy that you're here joining us.
Excellent view. Yes, we have a tight game. 2-1. Niklas Edin over Kevin Cooley.
And we're just starting the 4th end here. Is that rock on the center line? It's not. So we had Kark put up a center guard. We have Christopher Sundgren attempting to go around it. Now we got the 5 rock rule in play now, Dad.
Exactly,
really important to know if that rock, if guards are sitting on the center line.
They cannot remove it off the center line. That is correct. That one is just off.
So everything stays where it is.
So if we've been listening to us here the last couple of days, I always say wonderful, beautiful Lloydminster, talk about the weather and everything else. Well,
weatherman Dusty.
It's been great. It's been great for the last few days. This afternoon between draws, and I took my dog out for a run out in the country. Well, it started raining on us, folks.
Oh my God.
It started raining on us. I got wet. So in January here in northern Alberta, it's not a good idea to have rain coming down and getting wet, and they're calling for freezing temperatures tonight.
All right. Well, it was nice while it lasted.
All those stories I said about beautiful Lloydminster weather, well, that's changed. So
well, fortunately, everybody here has got their snow tires on, so don't you worry about that.
Just trying to be honest and upfront with you, anybody listening. You want to be careful on your ride home today. So.
We got Betty is watching from Mexico right now. Nice. So Betty, I don't think you need snow tires over there.
Betty's good.
Hello, Lori and Perry watching from Sudbury. Lorna says Hopschwitz. She must be cheering for Schwaller team.
Yes.
He was qualified earlier today. One of these 2 teams is going to be joining the qualifiers. This is a C event qualifier. It's exciting stuff. Joanne is watching from PEI. Hello.
If Joanne has any rain in PEI, it'd be okay there, I would think.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Fine.
Go ahead. And we've got Carol just joins us here from Avonmore, Ontario. So thanks everybody for coming in. On our list of thank yous, we better mention a couple more. We want to thank the local sponsors that we have here to put on this Astec Safety Challenge. Thanks to StoreRite, thanks Lakeside Pharmacy, and thanks Bar Engineering. Without your support, we sure can't put on this excellent show for you guys at home.
Again, all the rocks are in play here, so they're choosing to come around. Kevin Cooey stone.
That one's going to settle just back to tee. You betcha.
Ja.
Nicholas is
Lite mer high side så dubblar du de två, det är fine också. Ja. 80.
So
inside half.
Inside half. Niklas Edin throwing yellow stones and has the hammer this end.
Got Rasmus Grana, his first rock of the end. Run back attempt, and he will just skirt by really close there from Rasmus. Very close. It's one thing with this team, they're not afraid of rocks in front of the house and to utilize them.
No, they sure aren't.
Look at how close that was. Jeepers. You could probably fit 2 playing cards in between those 2 rocks. Now, you and I coach the Lakeland College curling team, and that's one thing, too, that we like to share with our players. And, gosh, I hope they're watching right now if they're not in class or if they're not at the rink throwing some rocks. Make sure you're not scared to use the rocks up front. See, let's listen to Kevin, see what he has to say.
Alltså de lägger en hög mitt på linan.
I was actually wondering if guarding this one is crazy. Yeah, but he's got a dead nose it and dead stuff it, and then we've got 3 guards to get this ball. Well, he's gonna do that.
Come in there all day.
This will be gone, and then he'll have these.
All right.
Well, he can.
So play that. That goes kind of over there and plants here. This one goes there. That'll settle somewhere over here, potentially coming into contact with that guy.
Ticken med lite mer fart, bara få in båda i boet. Tar man lite tunt så blir deras en corner. Tar man lite tjock blir våran en corner om man fått in. Slår dem så kan vi alltid välja att lägga en corner sen.
Kevin doesn't like
så har de
those
2 stenar i
No, because there's 1, 2, 3 shots now that Niklas could use for these.
Det låg inte jättefarligt heller då.
Let's change that up a bit before he gets in trouble.
Icke perfekta resultat efter såklart också.
To you.
Which is fine, then he's just wasting a shot, right?
I know, I'm not seeing any other shots.
Ja. Ja, det bästa hade väl varit en 8 som man rullar undan en bit och öppnar upp mitten lite. Gjort den liksom på dubben på andra sidan. Det hade varit bra.
What's Kevin decided on here?
Just draw.
He maybe plays this.
He's thinking Niklas is going to play this shot next. I mean, right now to you and I, it looks like this isn't a good spot behind 1, 2, 3 guards. But really, there's...
There you go, like here.
Again, folks, 4th end, only 1 point difference in the score. Lots at stake, so...
I don't get what you're getting out of that. You're just making a way bigger target.
So Kevin actually likes where this rock is. He thinks that that's the least likely one that Niklas is going to play with. Sorry. No, I
think you're better off to play the same shot.
Yeah. Do you like this draw, Dad?
I do.
Do you like the draw, Kevin? Nope, he likes the guard. Team Kui without hammer is sitting 2 rocks in the house right now.
Samma frys, alltså får de på en rak frysning
Come
på
around
egen så
and
ligger
just
den ganska bra. Men
12 foot and offset it so they can't make a run back if they rock back to your shot redstone. I like that call.
I think the call is the guard though.
Extra room, what's heavy?
They come behind it, you're on top of it.
missar man och så har man öppnat upp dubbelcentersna för de är runda.
It's on the sweepers now to settle right in front of this yellow guard. It's curling on him. And it'll just, well, settle right there. I mean, it's still 3rd shot in the house right now.
Ja, den är precis under. Den är röda är under gul nu.
Okay, let's listen in to the Edin team.
Han är en känsla om man råkar sätta den på gul först.
Ja, då ligger röd kvar.
Kommer röd in hit. Slagstenen ligger kvar.
Now they do have hammer right now.
Försöka pressa den igenom typ.
Send that guy
Om man
here.
träffar på den först kanske den här också rör sig lite ditåt.
Shooter will end up somewhere over here.
Och tar du en lite tunn så borde man ju spinna iväg.
Ja, det jobbiga är väl att ta typ halvträff här. Ja. Så kanske man bara spinner upp och petar ner. Det är väl den tråkiga. Alltså,
Double. That's going to react off of this guy. Potentially clip here and then send those both.
Ligga kvar där.
De i alla fall, ja, man rullar undan med... Träffar man för tungt så rullar man i alla fall undan med slagstenen.
Visualize and see where you put.
2/3, 3/4.
I think this is the stone right now that Edin wants to move. So whether it comes onto this one somehow or even onto this one, try to clip that guy somehow and get these out of the way. Send that guy sideways.
But with the hammer, like you said, he wants to open that up. That's the goal.
Yep.
Rasmus Rana.
A lot of weight coming.
Yep.
And will make contact there. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Opened up the front just like you wanted. Yeah, very nice shot.
Peel this one.
I think Kevin stepped off the ice briefly, so Oscar Eriksson with the joke. Peel your own rock out. Oh, the rules do state that you have to have a broom holder in the house. So,
nice.
Here comes Tyler Tardy. While we're pausing and waiting here, we better just do a few more thank yous. Local sponsorship, thanks Fountain Tire Lloydminster. Thank you Industrial Scientific. Thank you Brady Canada. And thank you Boundary Ford. And we're back.
Har vi lite force-läge fortfarande. Det är svårt att runda där. Kan alltid
10-second takeout here. First at the end for Aaron Stachinski.
Eller göra dubbeln och ligga 3.
Looking at hit and stick here.
Absolut.
Nej,
4 sten på oss också. Kan jag göra en dubbel nu på första redan så?
Yeah, curious here.
Nej. Jag tror inte det. Jag tror den går för rakt ner.
Yeah, so the Kui team will sit 3 without hammer right now.
Yep.
Now, next up for both of these teams, Dad, they've got some exciting stuff coming forward. Team Edin will play in the next Grand Slam. And with that, they're going to use all their training and go ahead. It looks like, well, it says here, they are the reigning Olympic gold medals and with plans to defend their title in 2026. I don't know what the Swedish process is like. They're absolutely the best team in Sweden right now. Up next, too, for Team Kui is going to be the Alberta provincial playdowns. That's the beginning of February in Stettler. And they've got the points to get the bye directly into provincials. Little hit and roll.
Nice.
Perfectly placed roll there from Oscar Eriksson.
Yeah, Stettler, we were in Stettler a few years. Ladies.
Yeah, they hosted the ladies in what, 2018?
Yeah, what a great community. Another beautiful community in Alberta and lots of support there too. As a great event.
You betcha.
We sure enjoyed our time there.
So Kui team, you're gonna have a really great show.
Nice facility.
There's another team too on the ice right now. Team Libis actually also has their ticket to go down to Stettler too for the provincial championship. I'm just going to wait here on bated breath to find out what that score is. But in the meantime, here comes Aaron Stachinski's second rock. Looking to make contact right on the nose, unlock the back, and he will.
Ingen skärm där. Ser du för något?
Fundera på lite så man bara tickar iväg den. De får ju en vikt framför, men...
So it is possible here to move this shot. Oops, sorry. Take another look there. So just the shooter rolled out a little bit farther than they wanted it to.
Jag gillar inte bara vicka, det blir lite för...
Det andra jag såg, jag trodde den här låg lite mer rakt bredvid varandra. Det andra är väl att gå...
So now the discussion here is, can you ever unlock these two rocks, but still keep your shooter around, perhaps a little hit, and roll here somewhere.
Om man gör den bra, ligger 2-3
lite tjock. Den går ner dit och så ligger man kvar.
Exakt, råkar jag rulla. Tar jag lite tunt så ligger man i alla fall där. Om jag skulle rulla av.
So the reaction here, don't forget about this stone.
Gardar han här eller?
Does that ever send that guy going to roll this over here? and sit this way to still keep your multiple points alive?
Nollan lever ju fortfarande.
Or do you just ignore that
det går ju att
altogether?
slå ut den,
Make
absolut.
your play here with a downweight shot. Kind
Jag är
of
inte
push
tvär
that
emot
sucker
det. Det var
back.
min tanke
Roll
innan den
your
här
shooter over
situationen
here
hände.
somewhere.
Man någon gång
Send
borde
that guy
slå den,
out.
men
And Oscar was
det är å
talking
andra
about
sidan
is to
curlhanden, drar den lite
bring
om man
that
ligger
red
kvar
into
centralt.
play.
Så.
Om jag gör den,
Get
ligger
rid of
typ
from the yellow
topplock.
into play, get rid
Sätter
of the
han
red
floppen
and
hit.
Get three
Den här
for your
kommer ligga här
Yellowstones in
någonstans
there.
också.
Floppar han hit då, vad gör vi då? Gör vi den då?
Skjuter ner egen.
Flop over here, perhaps?
Skjuter och så har vi egen rygg bakom också. Om den...
Ja, han ska sätta vilken först också.
Ja,
Men.
jag tänker man får förutsätta att han gör något alltså...
Ja. Men han behöver inte vicka den så. Alltså vickar han dit så ligger vi för att ta 3.
Ja, vi kör den så. Vilken fart? Vilken fart ser du? Sarg? 11, 10?
11.
Okej.
Now, I gotta say, this team here, talking with Niklas a
Har
little
du
bit
exakt tjapp med 11 så är
this
det väl
week, do you
gränsfall.
know
Den
that
kanske
they
blir
are
kvar
both,
på det också, men minsta
all
den
4
sidan
players
sen är
here,
alltid
they're
kvar
Olympic
där.
bronze, Olympic silver, and Olympic gold medalists. That means 3 consecutive Olympics, which is 12 years of staying power. They've been together and have been at the top of their game, and it sure doesn't look like they're slowing down.
No, it sure doesn't.
What other athlete has 12 years worth of Olympic podium contention, right? This is a really, really special team, a great roster here, and for sure, folks, you're watching one of the best in the world to have ever done it in this game of curling. So,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
good shot making, great
Whoa.
team, just fantastic to watch them here.
Nära. Nej, gå på gul. Kom igen.
We'll remove the back yellow stone. Does that set up an easy double for Kevin?
Yeah, he just puts the broom down. He's already halfway down the sheet.
Now Kevin himself, right, is an Olympian as well too. He's actually a 2-time world champion and a 4-time Brier champion. So speaking of staying power within the sport.
Yeah. Great resumes on both sides.
Yep, you betcha. And they're playing like it. Both teams looking for a win here. This is a C event qualifier again, folks, here at the Astec Safety Challenge, presented by Wild Rose Pumps and Compression. We got the out turn double, the in turn double from Kevin Cooey.
Skip rocks.
And it's the out turn double, like I said.
Hard!
What's he got, Dad?
He's close.
And he will.
And hang on.
You betcha. We went from Team Edin sitting 1 and 2 to Team Cooey sitting 1 and 2 in just one rock.
Kommer ju inte missa den, men å andra sidan behöver han sticka den.
Lakeland College, as I was saying earlier, they might be listening. Look who's got an orange shirt on volunteering.
One of our volunteers.
Jag är lite inne på den. Sticka den då
Kira down there.
Kira, second on the ladies team. She's here volunteering. That's great to see.
Thanks so much. That's great. That's what we want to see of our curlers.
Giving back.
Come in and watch some curling. We want to give a special shout out to Sydney Lake, Sydney Payne now. We want to say hello to Harry and Jean Lake as well that I see out there. They're watching. Lots of great community support. And we want to make sure that we also thank Industrial Scientific. Oh, sorry, we said that. We want to thank Sobeys Lloydminster. We want to thank the tent guys. The tent guys have set up all the pipe and drape that you see around the sides here.
And the flooring for sheet 1 and 2.
And the
1
flooring.
and 8, I mean.
Awesome.
Yep.
En halv fot innanför kant 8.
So here comes the draw now from Team Edin. They have hammer here. There's 2 Cooey stones in the house. So they're going to look to score in this 4th end of play. Team Edin is up 2-1 over Cooey after 3 ends, pardon me, of play. First rock of the end for Niklas Edin.
Kan hålla igång. Håll igång linje.
And you tuck it in behind.
Järnet.
That yellow
Hur kort?
George just outside the house.
Linje. Det var gå.
Starting to snap now. Here it comes.
Kalla. Kalla.
Curl up.
Försök få in den andra.
It is going.
It is going.
Just a little light. That'll be close to second shot. Cooey still has shot rock back there in the rings.
This is third hole. This means we got to get this buried more, right? We can't show them half.
Even though he indicated that it looks like yellow is second shot there. I think they're wanting to talk about the guard, but let's listen in with the draw. Sorry.
Perfekt. Frågan om man har den den går nog topp 4. Hade 14-8 hade jag.
Som jag tappade i sliden och så skickade på den rejält, men den kom ingen match eller som.
All right, so that ice is halfway into the 12-foot there, and that's fantastic conditions here. Looking for 6+ feet of curl, and isn't that fantastic?
It's great. It is there too.
Ta en tid där på hans.
So we've seen most of the last few draws that when you get close, that curls snap right in. It'll draw right in for you, so you can get a lot of rocks tucked away.
You think that's minimum?
Ball. Kevin settles into the hack here for the final stone for Team Cooey in the 4th end to play at the Astec Safety Challenge. C event qualifier.
$9,000 C event.
$9,000 game here. I hope they don't know that.
No, no, they haven't been told.
I don't know how many Swedish francs that could possibly be. Is that the currency? No, it's not the currency. It's a euro. Come on, Lindsay. No, it's not. Hold on. Somebody fact check that for me.
13-6, ja, den här kommer bra. 13-2. Jävlar.
Set it out a bit.
Ger plats för ettan, va? Tror inte vi kanske kan få en dubbel.
Stick around for.
It'll settle in there. Actually, 4 shot. The shot stone back there.
Stone, 1-2.
Ja.
Red. So
nästan kan 12.
Nicholas will have a straight up draw. Needs full 8 straight up draw for his 1.
I know I'm missing the draw, so I would have
Swedish
played a double.
krona is the
That's the difference.
currency.
That's it, yeah.
Slide i ganska bra skick, men det känns som inte händer någonting. Det känns som att slida höga 90 istället.
Last stone at 4th end here. Niklas Edin playing a draw against 2 red stones, trying to pick up his 1.
Och rakt den.
Sweepers are on it, walking beside it.
Linje för
Need full 8 or better is going to get their point.
Ja, nu kommer
Christopher and Rasmus.
Caught the curl.
14-05.
Well done, well
Full 8 or
executed.
better.
Right where you needed it.
And they will, so it's 1 point for Edin in the 4th end. They'll take the lead 3-1 at our halfway point. And we'll see you back here after this.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path. Sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world. Creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology. Areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey. All part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
At It's Time Promotions, we make your brand stand out. From custom apparel made with precision to headwear that puts your brand front and center, and vinyl decals that make your brand stick. We deliver promotional materials and print solutions that leave a lasting impression. With locations in Lloydminster and Provost, we proudly ship Canada-wide. It's Time Promotions, where your brand comes to life.
The official soundtrack to Canada's only border city, 106.1 The GOAT. Stay connected with mylloydminsternow.com. The GOAT. Everything that rocks. 106.1 The GOAT.
Welcome back to the all-important C qualifier here in Lloydminster at the Astec Safety Challenge. We have a great game going on, a lot of rocks in play, a lot of big shots being made. After 4 ends, it's Team Edin 3, Team Cooey 1. Team Cooey will have a hammer playing the 5th end. Dean's first rock is just short of the house on the center line. Kevin's called for Carrot Martin to give him a corner double. So game on, folks. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. A lot of good text coming in from everyone. We appreciate that for all the information for anybody has anything you want to ask or see what's going
Senare än
on?
vad tvåan gjorde.
We have a great matchup. Both these games on right now is only the two. They're both seed qualifiers. And that'll bring the teams to qualify to 8. So there'll be 8 teams vying at the next draw at 8 o'clock to make the way to a total grand prize of 125,000.
Isn't that incredible?
So that is, it's great, incredible. So this is a nice close game. The other close game between Team Carruthers and Team Libis is tied at 3-3.
There are a mitt full of Carruthers stones in the house over there.
There is, yeah. And they're
Well,
also in the 5th end. Yeah, so everybody's playing for keeps here. They know the importance of both these games, and there's no being tired now. You're into it and you're going for it. So they're going to give next 4 ends. They're going to give their all they have all the way, and see where it falls out. No, it's a great event.
You betcha. So we've got Team Edin right now, world number 9 ranked. Team Kui is world number 16 ranked. Now, did you know, too, actually, upon qualifying, so 6 have qualified right now. We're looking for 2 more teams to qualify. The teams that are playing right now aren't necessarily qualifier 7 and 8. They actually take their world ranking and then seed them that way. So because Bruce Mowat is our Q1 technically on the draw board downstairs, doesn't necessarily mean he has the number 1. Well, sorry, it does, because I think he is number 1 in the world. But they take the world ranking, actually, for the qualifiers after this.
So that'll even it up when they get into the qualifiers. Yeah, that's good.
Yep, so your world ranking actually will come back into play here. Since there's so many world-class teams, I kind of like that,
I love that idea. I love that idea. Yeah, so it'll be spread out evenly, so you'll have the opportunities you need.
Oh, there it is. Perfect. Well, now it is Team 1. Look at that. Seed 4 currently is Schwaller. Seed 5 is McEwen. So right now, Schwaller McEwen will play in a quarterfinal. Seed 3 is Dunstone. They're playing the Seed 6 White. And Seed 2, Gushu, is going to play one of our winners here. So Mowat and Gushu are both waiting.
Yeah, Mowat's waiting for the winner between Carruthers and Libens. And Gushu's waiting for the winner
of our sheet here.
Our sheet here, yeah.
So either Kui or Edin will get the pleasure of playing Team Gushu here in the quarterfinal tonight at 8 o'clock. And we return to our sheet here. We've got Rasmus Rana.
Nice.
Makes the hit and roll. 3/4 tucked behind that center guard. Team Kui's got the hammer here today, Dad, in this end. Let's just watch that roll there. Well swept, well called, well thrown. These 4-person shots that we keep seeing over and over and over again. Just the level of play is extraordinary out here in Lloydminster.
Everybody playing their role and playing it well.
Lefty Tardy.
9. Curl in.
Hitting this as thick as he can. Is there a chance even to get a slight roll underneath here, Dad?
Keep going hard.
I don't know if there's enough room there. Got to get by the top one first. Yeah, like I said, great curl on this sheet. These sheets all a few draws here, and they sure move on you. So
yeah. So even looking at this, boys, keep this angle. Sorry, boys. A little too slow on that. Expecting the reaction off of this yellow rock here to roll.
Den okej ändå, även om det kommer ner bakom 10 så är det fine. Räcker 10 eller? Ja, eller till och med normal så man kan ta lite tjockare.
Change my color. Rub. Plant.
Normal.
Push that back. Send that guy out.
60 någonstans, eller lite mer än 60 till och med. Så bara vicka via den till kant.
So yeah, we'll hit it and roll over top the other yellow one and offset it towards the center line.
Second rock here now for Rasmus.
Wow. Med. Yep. Yes. Touchlinan.
We'll touch it over and spill back up, just like they drew up.
Just like they drew it up, yeah, very nice. The rock that bounced up should be fully guarded behind that.
Yeah, look at the lively reaction off of the rocks here, especially that shooter, and up it spins. Good heads-up sweeping there from Christopher. Team Edin is sitting 3 in the house right now. Team Kui has the hammer.
And that center guard there, that was his first shot. That's where he played the first shot. You betcha. So now this is where it comes into play.
So any leads out there just thinking, oh man, all I do is throw center guards. Well, this is how important it is. That's your key shot right there if you're the yellow team.
Exactly. Every rock counts in this game.
Second shot here from Tyler Tardy, looking to peel that pesky center guard.
Yep. Yes.
Run it back and move some granite around in the house.
Better.
It goes. Now it's there. Now it's the Cooey stone in front of the house. Still 2 rocks here for Team Edin in the house.
Cooey with the hammer. Yes, he needs that opened up. And
really good shot there, Tyler.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, with hammer, you want that 4-foot open up for yourself.
Okay.
Even though there's a guard in the way.
Är det att klonka in i sidan där och ligga halvgömd? Ja, och även om du börjar spinna så här, det kommer komma rätt snabbt till att bli en hög vid liksom. Ja. Den är ganska brant ändå. Det är liksom, tar du 40 så bara tickar man den. Ja. Det gillar vi annars. Men ja, klonka in den är ju bra. Får de dra.
Do you ever play some sort of a hit and roll just to stick your
Fjärdedel
shooter
för att
there,
liksom
Dad?
gå neråt eller liksom klonka under sidan om man säger. Ja. Tredjedel så gör den. Gillar du det? Ja. Det andra jag ser är väl att lägga en väldigt nära gard i hålet. Men då tvingar man nästan att runda. Eller så spelar han trick. Han och sätta ner den där. Ja, det kan han ju faktiskt göra också. Undan. Kör den här. Ja.
Spurts more conversation.
Frågan vilken väg. Ja, tung tredjedel är väl den säkraste. Då blir det liksom någon typ av spinn ditåt.
Throws his stone.
Tredjedel gör dubbeln och försvinner. Tror jag spelar den så. Okej. Tror jag.
Asking for the turn.
Och då är det väl, ja, tredjedel kommer i alla fall göra dubbeln tror jag. Ja.
Indicating the weight.
If this double peel leaves their shooter in a good spot.
Nära. Japp. Wow. Nej.
That one I knew.
Okay.
A little thicker than they were planning. Tune will promote that Cooey stone into the house to sit second shot.
Det var bra att spinna helt av men där också. Det kommer vara svårt att hålla på tempo för dem.
Yeah, I think at any rate there too, when we see that just a touch thicker.
Sättningen var
than they
tillräcklig.
planned.
Blanka's fine.
Dåligt backside. Även om det inte hade kanske skillnad. Det är inte jättemånga sottag på det.
Yep, for sure.
10.
Läser det fel.
9.
Playing 9, so a little bit more weight here. Trying to make this double, send them both out.
Nose and sit there for 2. And it's the 2 that he's after.
Did I hear him say blank is fine? So each team assuming the other is going to perfectly execute their double.
Whoa, curl. Whoa, straight. Roll it.
And Aaron will remove both. One stone.
Being a front end sweeper, there's a lot of instructions coming there.
Yes.
There's
Always a heads up.
3 different instructions coming from the skipper watching the line. So those guys got to react fast and did a great job.
Yeah, just a touch thinner probably would have sent that other rock out.
Again, 2 good sweepers. Carrick Martin in that position a long time. And
that's right.
Like we talked about Tyler earlier, he adjusts to wherever he's needed to play. Plays at a great level.
Yeah, Tyler skipped his own team for a long time out in BC.
Nice.
And then they come
really
back
nice shot right back there from Oscar.
But
But that's just it. When a skip goes to play a different position, you just appreciate what's made there too. So Kevin's essentially enlisted 2 skips over the last 4 years, right? Tyler Tardy was a skip and now playing second. Aaron Stachinski, as we mentioned before, too. So both players really taking their new roles seriously, making sure that those shots are executed. Comes the final stone here from Aaron Stachinski. Call is to double these 2 yellow stones out of the house.
Curl. Whoa.
Curl up, and it will. Oh, almost got it the other way.
Högt eller lågt?
We'll get rid of
one.
And just a single Edin stone in the house right now.
Ja,
So
det
that's
andra
why
är
it was
typ
a couple
här.
of shots.
Annars,
Remember, Kevin said a blank is good.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, and this
So-
is what he's getting. That's
Just,
what he'll play for now.
A little thicker, a little thicker.
Ja. Tror vi här lite curl ändå, va?
Ja. Vem har den här stenen innan? Är det din eller?
Gillar du den isen?
Denna känns
Now for our Lakeland College curlers at home watching and scrutinizing all the strategy. Without hammer, we play to the center line unless this is the situation. Then go ahead and split the house and force your opponent to make a difficult cross house double. And that's exactly what the Edin team is going to do here. First rock of the end for Niklas Edin, N5 in this Seaside qualifier.
Bra linje. Okej. Ja, vi
Now
kan.
wrestlers, look how much body weight
Tror ni har
Rasmus
den
Rana
bakom
is
10?
putting
Ska vi
on the
släppa en
broom.
topp 12 här?
80% of his body weight.
Real easy, yeah.
Full 12 här, bra.
Lite längre så jag inte rundar den.
Okej, det är bra.
That'll be good enough for shot rock. Edin is sitting 2 in the house, Team Kui with the hammer.
Skulle tro att det är så.
Den känns väldigt lätt istället.
Cross house double.
Thin, no,
Ja, jag får trycka. Jag tror, hade det där
Just
varit
gotta be
8
sharper.
känns som det har varit
Thin
en
half.
minst D-line. En 0 som jag ändå för framåt.
Thin half.
Okej. Vad hade du? Ja. Och bara känns som att hade det varit 8 så hade den varit längre än sådär. Men det är en 8 som är lite snabb tror jag. Det känns ganska lätt i handen liksom. Hänger lite. Den går rakare också, den tar sin tid mycket mer.
Yeah, I mean, even if I'm like...
All right, there's the man with the plan there.
There's the team.
And there's the whole crew that we love so much. Thanks to our organizing committee.
That's where all the direction comes from, folks, and everybody falls in just like a curling team.
You betcha, all the moving parts, and they would be our skips,
They
I would
would be
say.
our skips,
Or
and
would they be our coaches? It's hard to say.
They set everything in place. They give you this chance to succeed, and you will succeed because they put you in a good position to succeed. So it's a well-run machine.
Many, many hours have been put in here, so we thank them so much. All right. Let's take a look here. This first Kui stone of the end.
Jag kan ju förklara saken. Det var ju första matchen efter scratch. Det var ju svårt att... Ja, precis.
Thin half cross house double.
Whoa! Whoa! Yes! Whoa! Yes!
He will. So close. Oh, man. That yellow rock's got a force field around it. It's just not going anywhere, is it? Jeez, let's look at that again.
Yeah, just curled up
So close.
Yeah, it's a little too much on it. Just curled up, and again, we talk about all this curl here. Look at it go across.
Yeah, and at the end there, in the last couple feet, it sure came over, didn't it?
Yeah.
And we know Aaron Sluchinski has one of the finest eyes holding the broom in the province, right? And Kevin Kui is another one of the best set of eyes in the province as well. So real close, real close. Now I think Niklas is just going to replace this, maybe come a little bit deeper with it. Your ideal spot for sure would be straight across.
If Kevin gets this same shot again, does he play the same shot or play the same thing and take his one?
Hänger kvar lite mer så.
Sometimes you just
Dra
need
lite
to
curl
get
om ni
rid of
kan
that
också.
hammer again. So,
Längden är viktigast bara. Bak 4, bak 8.
We'll see what his call is here, but sometimes.
If it's flatter, it'll be tougher if it's flatter. Which, yeah.
Yeah, no hesitation.
Flat, yeah.
He's going to keep the score close and elect to take his single point here. You like the call?
I love the call. Yeah, you want to say you're down by 2, you're down by 1. Anything can happen after that. And it's a little too flat to even try, to be honest with you.
That's right.
Yeah, no, just got a full 8.
Sometimes nice to send a message to the other team and say, hey, you know, I've been throwing a lot of high hard ones here. I still got my draw weight though. Kevin Kui, our defending champion here of the Astec Safety Challenge, settling in for his last rock at the 5th end. Full 8 or better, and that scores. Clark Martin, Tyler Tardy. It's up to them now.
Brooms are down.
Looking for full 8. The boys are on the sweep. Got to be full 8 or better for their point. And they will.
They know the weight when it hits the hog line. But the brooms were down. They never lifted them up.
And it's
nothing a chance. It was a great sweep.
You betcha. Score of 1 there for Cooey. Niklas Edin maintains the 3-2 lead after 5 ends of play. We'll see you in a minute.
Hey Ben, what's the Astec Safety online e-learning website again?
Yeah, that would be aztecsafety.com.
Fire extinguisher and firefighting, we'll send that one to Paul.
Now here's a course I should probably take. Conflict resolution.
Power line safety. Yeah, I thought it might help me with my line calls. Did you know this Astec website has over 100 safety courses?
Jeez. Astec Safety online course. Ground disturbance. Could have used that a few seconds ago.
Should I be selling right now? I gotta get a bigger place. What's my house worth? What do you think? What's my house really worth?
Do we need to renovate?
How do I buy a house? What if I don't have time to see it in person?
What is going on with this housing market?
Don't worry. I can take the guesswork out of it.
The Astec Safety Challenge here in rainy Lloydminster as we speak. It's raining out. We have a classic game here with 2 world-class teams playing the 6th ends. After 5, it's Team Edin 3, Team Cooey 2. Team Cooey's throwing the redstones. He's put center guard up about 3 feet outside the house, and Niklas Edin indicates that he'd like his rock coming in top 4.
You betcha. You've got Dusty and you've got Lindsay. We thank you so much for joining us today on this Friday afternoon, our time here in the border of Alberta and Saskatchewan.
Another text coming in here from Penticton, Kathy.
Oh, hey, Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of this. Big family member of ours. We're good to hear from you. Hey, cousin. Say hi to her. She's also listening. Lindsay, she knows that you're going to provincials here. And she wants to watch it, wishes you all the best. So thanks a lot for that,
thanks,
Kathy.
Kathy. That's exciting.
You betcha.
Myself and, on the women's side of things and all these other teams too, certainly looking down to prepare to become provincial champions or do all they can to attempt that. And we got 24 teams of world-class curlers out here, and it is exciting stuff. There's no Saski teams out here at this moment, although Mike McEwen's already qualified for the event. They've also qualified for the Brier, actually, so they won't have to worry about provincials either.
And our other qualifier game over here on the next sheet over to us. Looks like Team Carruthers has stolen one.
Yeah, they took a 4-3 lead over top of Team Libis.
Yes, so that's playing in the 6th end. So
Team Libis, let's just talk really quick about Team Libis. I know that our game is going on right now, but they have been taking down giants. The young team from, I think it's Okotoks, sorry if I'm wrong, Mike Libis, Jacob's dad, is the ice maker down there. Special hello to Mike. I know you're watching. And they have taken down the Italians last night. They took out Team Retornas. They took out Team Jacobs earlier today.
Big one earlier today.
These boys are rolling.
They are on fire, and the crowd, you should see the crowd here reacting to them on the shots they're making for a young team.
They sure appreciate it.
Not many people even know who they are, but just by their performance and how they're reacting.
But you remember those names. You're going to know them, that's for sure. So please stay on our game. We love having you here, but every now and then go check down on that sheet too.
They're playing a great game, you betcha. 2 great games going on.
You betcha.
1 point either way each team. Both playing 6 ends, only 8 end games. $9,000 on the line to qualify, so it's quite a finish here we're going to settle in for. Only 3 ends to go.
Now, we don't use the word perfect a whole lot when it comes to curling because there's a lot of precise angles, but that's pretty darn perfect from the lead Christopher Sundgren. Top 4, frozen, locked on, buried behind 2 guards. We need to give our leads more credit in this life. Look at that. Those are 2 very difficult to maneuver rocks now for the Edin team. Team Cooey, though, put up their, I will say Kark Martin's guards. Tight and high.
Exactly.
A pretty perfect placement too.
Perfect placement. A couple of hard ones through, and on the center line too, where you can't touch them.
Yep.
Those high guards are some of the hardest shots. They're 2-3 feet over the hog line. Those are hard to place.
We don't throw that word around a lot, but that's it. Four perfect rocks to start off this 6th end of play.
You betcha. And this world-class event with 2 world-class teams. It's great to be watching. I'm sure glad everybody's checking in online and enjoying it with the rest of us. We sure love bringing it to you.
That's right. I want to give Laurel a hello out in Grand Prairie there.
Yes,
we know you're getting cozy on your couch, and thanks for checking in. We also have a hello from Shoreline, Washington. Wowzers. That's great. Someone asked, Phil asked, anyone have a head-to-head stat? Not I, sir. Not keeping stats this time. I'm just on the edge of my bench here. But I wish, if anybody is, let us know what the stats are. Comes a heel attempt now from Rasmus.
Comes the weight.
We'll get rid of one.
The high guard.
We have a few more thank yous to. We've got the City of Lloydminster has been so lucky to host all these teams. And it takes so many community partners and supporters to put it on, so we better make sure that we don't forget anybody. We want to address and thank the GOAT, our border rock station here, the GOAT 106.1, my favorite rock station in Lloydminster. Thank you for your support. We want to thank Border Inns and Suites, and then we want to send a special thank you to the cooperators, Jason Arden and Associates. Thank you for your support.
All those great sporting teams, good businesses in town, do a lot of work.
That's right.
Keep going for everything. Keep going for everything. Hard turtle, everything.
Boys are leaning into their brooms here.
Another nice.
Good, well swept there from Kark and Aaron.
Great sweeping, great judging, about a foot over the hog line.
That's right. Newly third Aaron's going to have to hear that strange new phrase, good sweeping Aaron. That's more than just the 6 feet from hog line to back line, or T line to back line, pardon me, that he's used to.
Some new language.
Den kan få träff, men den här kommer inte hända så mycket med.
Oh, that better might zigzag
Jag
there.
Kan han sätta in topp 12-stenen liksom och göra dubbeln? Om vi skulle bara klippa. Nej. Han kommer nog dra där, det är bara det att det är inte jättelätt att dubbla dem där utan att... Nej. Man kommer det är sant, han kan dra skottet där ja. Känns som att försöka få träff där. Snärtar man med den är det grymt. Samma fart på han.
Kevin's actually got a nice setup right now.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. He doesn't have hammer right
but
now.
He's got the full 4 foot. He can draw around all
that. That's right. This is always available
it's always
to the
there
crew team. So if you're wondering what Team Edin is thinking, yeah, these rocks are in there waiting. They want to get rid of them.
They know what Kevin, they know what his drawing ability is, and let alone they hit it.
Okay. Really good shot there.
Left one of theirs up
There's
there
what,
now.
20 feet in between those guards. Let's see that one again, fellas. Run back removes 2 of the red guards that were certainly favoring the Kui team, so that was a great shot there from the Edin team.
Touched all 3 stones.
Yep.
Excellent. Now Kevin decided, does he replace that? Trying to decide what his next move is going to be. Yeah, he always has that. Like I
when
said,
he feels that, it's not very good.
All right.
When he feels that, it's not very
Where
good.
you play this?
Let's hear what Kevin says to Kark here.
Soft. Not soft.
Yeah, I don't hate that either. Like, we don't have to feel this.
No, I was thinking kill the back one. I mean, we can draw here. I know we can make that.
Is that in the way of their draw path now?
Yes.
If we get a force out of this, that's not...
Depends how much you can
see what they like. I'm good either way, but even if you make this really good, he's going to do this.
Okay.
So,
I don't mind the soft shot.
Yeah, with like a 9.
Yeah.
I want to kill this one.
Yeah.
Kill this one.
Okay. You talk about making a move on those 2 rocks in the house.
Shade low.
How do you make a kill sign? I think I would do a crossbones here with a skull. That's pretty good, you guys. We want to kill that second rock there.
Exactly what Kevin just called.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oops, what did I just touch there? Holy mackerel, get me out of this screen so I can get rid. Guys, I need to get rid of the drawing. Guys, tech support, please.
Here's the shot. There's the kill shot.
Well, no, not the kill. That one is still alive. It's angel wings because it's still alive there. But he unlocked those two, and that was the key, is to get some separation there. That need to curl up just a little bit more for Aaron.
For you older folks, you remember spiral graph? That was Lindsay's favorite. That's why she's having so much fun on the Telemaster. That's what it reminds me of. One of the early versions of
a telestrator. Nice peel there from Oscar. Well, you know what, Dad? So I grew up here at the Lloyd Curling Club watching you and Mom curl, and we had those little sticky strings that we would actually put on the window. But the poor cleaners hated us coming here because it would be full of sticky stuff by the end of it. But that's exactly what I was doing. I was telestrating at a young age.
Yes, you were.
This opens everything up now for a double attempt from Team Kui.
Hard!
And will just skirt by.
Nästan samma ställe där spelar 11 som blev 80%. Försöka vicka helium tror jag är det bästa. Hur högt ligger vi då? Vicka överkant, kant är bra
Good thing we're
också.
not keeping stats, that's right.
Ja, känns som att...
Hit and roll over here, opportunity
Man
here.
inte bara kan runda för det är svårt att
Just
skjuta
about, just need to hold it a little bit further.
We've talked about that curling up coming into to the center line, even with that weight. The rocks are moving.
Titta, sådär.
You know, I got to say, it's still a new team, this Kui team, this lineup. There's a similarity in demeanor, though, from Aaron and Kevin, isn't there? They're pretty cool cucumbers.
Yeah.
We don't see a lot of excitement.
No.
We don't see a lot of negativity. It's just very, very, we've seen great shots being made, and they have the same reaction kind of as the missed shots. So they sure don't hold their cards close to their chest. Is that how the expression goes?
That's how it goes, yeah. You never show your opponent anything. You never want to show them.
They don't show weakness, that's for sure.
Yep.
Looking to roll behind the guard.
Nice little roll, yeah.
And they will. Good controlled shot there from Oscar Eriksson.
Yeah.
So, Team Edin is sitting 2 with hammer right now. Kevin Kui's got a decision to make. Let's hear this discussion. Does he ever have this hit and roll? I'm sorry, I can't quite hear. I'll listen in closer.
No.
Either draw there or no. That might be. It's like it doesn't move as hard like off the line.
I'm going to try an out-turn double on the outside.
No, you can't see that, can you?
See half of that.
Can you see half of it?
But from the hack, probably not.
From my hack,
no,
maybe.
you wouldn't see from the hack.
Mine and Tyler Tardy and Rosker Eriksson's hack, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to go for the draw.
Yeah.
So the best place to sit then for this is going to just be, so that top yellow stone is just in the top of the 8-foot, as we can see. It's a little bit higher than you think it is. So looking just to sit right behind there, or even a bit buried, just enough to tempt Edin.
The Oscar's got a really nice roll out of it and put Kevin in where he.
Yeah, those top 8 rocks are usually in a powerful position on the ice, aren't they?
He got a great roll, so this puts Kevin in a position he has to draw and go after it. Try and hang on here.
First stroke of the end for Kevin Kui.
Line's good. Little tight, yep. D-line. Hard. Hard.
Going hard for the line. Look at that curl. Okay, plan B, playing to freeze it instead.
Just a little light.
A little light, a touch light.
Jag drar den själva nu. Jag tror det är precis runt. Ja.
All right, the Edin team is sitting first and second shot and shooting right now. Dad, you'll never guess what. I was just looking at the Wikipedia page here for Kevin Kui to see what year it was again that he skipped the Olympics. It was 2018 in Pyeongchang, just for your reference. I see that his birthday is tomorrow. Kevin's birthday is tomorrow, so happy birthday, Kevin Kui, tomorrow. Hey, folks in the chat, better give Kevin Cooey some love here. Make sure you wish him a happy birthday here for January 11th. God, I love and hate the internet at the same time. We know too much about each other in this world.
Undercurl är väl bättre så tvingar han en att vi... Ja, är farten rätt så kan man ju ticka i också. Vad sa du, en halv fot? Ja.
Where's the best place to put this rock if you're a Team Edin?
Talking.
Just half tucked, top four?
Top four, even, but tucked in offset because he had that nice long guard there.
Yeah, just here, hey. You
Yeah.
can probably bury more than you think, again. First shot here for Niklas Edin.
Känns den? Linjen ser fin ut.
Kevin's going to have
Bara topp 4.
interesting decision here.
Börja kalla nu.
You're looking at 3.
Okej. Bedöm den så bra ni kan här. Lite risk över. Över den ska vara i,
Rasmus and
eller?
Christopher here now.
Lite risk över, Karl. Ja, bara stanna där, bara stanna
Can't
där.
be deep.
Look how nice it curls, walks in there. Just curls and walks right in there.
Pretty great rock placement, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. Shots 1, 2, and 3 now belong to Team
Man
Edin.
dragit den sent där så hade man
The thing is, if
gömt den
Kevin
också,
can
men
ever get one
det är klart,
back
fått
in
den till
behind there,
precis full 4 hade väl
right
varit
there, then that rock, they won't be able to promote it because it's curled over too far. The one they just threw.
Are you sure? Hold on here. Let's finish watching this replay and let's just take a look here.
Digs right in, because cuts right over.
Stops. Oh, it's edge at edge. It's barely overlaps. Okay, so we're gonna say, oh, he's putting his eggs in all this basket here. So he's really going in.
Going in there.
Got to make this draw.
And then they won't be able to hit that rock.
Can't use this
They
rock
won't-
at all,
can't use
eh?
that last stone rock,
Can
no.
they? Or can they?
Mhm.
Okay, hang on to your hats, folks. We got to
Not
find
enough
out.
room there.
Den är ju...
I think you're seeing a touch far into the future here, Dad. Let's take a look, though.
It's a big shot coming up for Kevin.
Ur handen en meter i alla fall mer än den jag drog.
Just played this similar shot here in the rock. Previous adjustment to be made. Final stone for Kevin Cooey in the 6th end.
Sweepers will want to keep it out for a bit here just to hold it, give it a chance of that big sweeping finish.
You got Tyler Tardy, you got Kark Martin.
No, line's fine. Line's fine. Wait only.
Kände själv att det kändes som T-line.
Can curl if anything.
Curl it!
Call is to curl.
Hard! Let it slip off the fence.
They're settling now with a little rub off of that back yellow stone, and they will.
That's sitting short stone.
Really good attempt there from Kevin Cooey.
Bara få träffa i två i alla fall.
What?
It is.
What can you see from the hack, I wonder?
Normal eller clearing eller...
Just by the center line, it's probably at least a third open.
I think the sweepers were calling it a touch heavy to,
Ja, det känns som du behöver
you know, had you swept
gå
that
inom
for
en
straight, maybe
centi
it
på
would have
den
been
för
more
att
of
vi
a
ska få
freeze
3
than
med
a little
clearing.
scuff over.
Men jag tror jag gillar 7an
Well,
då.
6th end.
Okej.
Team Edin up by 1.
Man river i bakstenen, men
Chance
det
for
känns ju bara
4. This is
så ligger vi ju riktigt bra till.
very
This might be a
important
big
shot.
turning point here in the
This could be a
game.
big
Ja, jag
turn.
tror det. Jag gillar 7an.
He's looking to pick it.
Gillar den här isen? Ja. Går det att ta så
Good
tungt
shot.
som man
Kevin put in a
stickar
good
på
place. It's
egen?
probably the only
Nah.
place he had to put it.
Det är typ 1 centi så kanske man stannar, då stannar du nog kvar. Men då är det ju... Ja. 2 centi kanske. Ja.
Just confirming the tolerance
Det
there
är
for
nog...
big choice.
Bara spela den för 2 med den här farten. Ja.
Hang on to your hats, folks. Here comes the last rock of the 6th end. Niklas Edin.
It's got heat.
1, 2. Japp! Japp!
Christopher Sundgren.
Whoa!
You will.
Pick it out. And pick up 3.
For 2 for sure.
That'll be 3.
You see 3, Dad?
I do.
3.
3.
Nej, han har inte sagt något än.
He hasn't moved it yet. He hasn't moved it yet.
Nice.
2 for sure for Team Edin.
Just confirmed 3, Aaron. Just confirmed the 3.
It'll be 3 on the board for Edin, and the 6th end, they're going to take the lead 6-2 after 6 ends. We'll be right back.
Han ser att nu är den förbi. Då kan man
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
The Astec Safety Challenge here in beautiful, rainy Lloydminster. Beautiful, though. Just had a great game in sixth end here. Team Edin just picked up 3 and kind of opened it up a bit. They're now leading Team Kui 6-2, so 2 ends to go. You can see where we're going to end up here, folks, and see what happens.
Yeah, that was a great last end from both teams. Just a lot of patience being shown on all sides there. And to update you on the game next to us, there's another C qualifier going on at the same time. Team Carruthers versus Team Libis. They're in a 4-4 tie, playing the 7th end. Carruthers has the hammer, and they're sitting 1 right now, so hang on to your hats there. We got lots of excitement. There's big stories everywhere that we're seeing now as this weekend unfolds.
Yes, there sure is, yeah. Kui's first rock is a little too deep here, so it gives Team Edin the opportunity to remove it. Sitting in the top 8 foot. So we'll take that one all day. Just a little geographic here. If anybody doesn't know where Lloydminster is, it's between Edmonton and Saskatoon on the Yellowhead Highway. 245 kilometers one way, 265 the other. We are Canada's only official border city. Our border runs right down Main Street. One side is Alberta, one side is Saskatchewan. Same name. And we have one council that runs both sides.
Yeah, newly elected council, actually. And, we want to thank you. I've seen a couple of council members actually here enjoying the Astec Safety Challenge, and it's really neat when you get to see these elected officials come on out and
some of our volunteers are city employees. You see lots of those wearing shirts. Yeah,
so a lot of people wear a lot of hats within Lloydminster, and isn't that neat? It's really a really special city here to be from. And that said, too, there's a lot of community partners that have been supportive of this Astec Safety Challenge. We want to make sure that we thank you. We want to thank Calgary Pump and Mechanical. They were instrumental in making sure that our ice got back up and running.
Nice.
All right, so the Edin team also just elected to remove their own stone.
Yep. It was a little deep.
If you're wondering why, it was, why would you say, Dad?
A little deep, yeah, a little deep. And
it was kind of to the advantage of the Kui team, right?
Yeah, you're up by 4, playing 7 without. You don't want any rocks in play. You don't want any red ones or any of your own yellow ones.
It's true.
3-2.
Not a mistake, a called shot.
Hard line.
We would also like to thank Velocity Truck Center, and we want to send a thank you to RL Electric Motor Rewinding. So thanks so much for your support here for this Astec Safety Challenge.
Not only their sponsors, RL, they were also the ones that fixed the big electrical pump they needed during the Christmas break.
That's right.
So double whammy there.
That's right. When we went down there, you know, all the businesses that we did contact were quick to respond, and we're very grateful to them for doing that. It was RL Electric for working on the motor, so yeah, you betcha. All right. 5 rocks have been thrown, so any rock is free game now to hit. So we're going to see Team Kui put up guards and Team Edin get rid of them.
Yep.
Some may say a cat and mouse type game.
Yeah, changes a lot when the score opens up. Changes a lot.
That's right. You know what else we're going to see? We're going to see Darren Molding over there, looking in and adjusting at the ice temperatures. We've got our own ice guys, Brian and Graydon.
Hard line.
That work really hard here for us in Lloydminster. And then we also want to thank and recognize Darren Molding for coming in and helping out and offering his expertise.
Like we've mentioned before, always out there with the stopwatch, checking what everybody is, talking to the players, always involved. As you've seen our Brian and Graydon in the beginning there when we had some rock issues, out there fixing everything, getting everybody set so they can perform it the best they can.
Yeah, very responsive ice crew that we have here, and we appreciate them. All right, another appeal attempt here for Oscar.
Nice.
Make that peel. Kevin will call to replace the guard here with Aaron's shot. First rock at the end here for Aaron Sluchinski. We better say a little hello to Dave Sluchinski. You and Aaron's dad have been standing behind glass at curling rinks for the better part of 20 years.
Dave and I have been doing a lot of that. We did a lot of pacing also, Dave, didn't we? Yeah, we had a great time all those junior years going across all over the provinces and all that. We had a great time and enjoyed each other's company, I'm sure.
That's right. This Kui team is going to look forward to competing in provincials next at the beginning of February. Out in Stettler, Alberta. Team Edin looks forward next to competing at the Grand Slam event. Right away here next week, that's why this event is running from Wednesday to Saturday. Just another really, really good idea from our organizing committee here.
We're 245 kilometers away from the nearest airport in Edmonton, so that's a good 3-hour dive, and with a nice rainy evening and freezing conditions coming.
Yep. So that's a good heads up from our organizers to give these teams that need to travel an extra day to do so.
Exactly.
You know, we're here and we're excited and we watch them for entertainment, but we actually care about them as well too. And we want to make sure that they arrive at their next destination safely. So.
And on time and prepared and ready to go so they can perform at the best like they have here.
And hopefully with a little bit of cash in their pocket too.
Så länge man inte bara
There's a lone Edin rock in the house, and Team Kui is going to use that as a guard. Calling for Aaron to draw just to the back of the house behind it.
Yeah, 7th end down by 4. You need some rocks in play. Use whatever you have.
Generate everything you can. That's right. This rock will just settle at the back of the 4-foot. Not quite buried. Call here for the Edin team to just pick it clean and get rid of it.
Vilken fart ser du?
So bring you an update on our game next door here between Team Carruthers and Team Libis. Catlin Snyder throwing third stones. We're just watching here. He just cleared the house with 2 beautiful run-back doubles.
He removed 5 rocks from play with 2 of his own stones.
Exactly. The house was full. 2 guards up front. When Catlin was done throwing, they were all wide open now. The house is open. There's a couple of guards scattered on the sides. Just some great shot making here from everyone involved. It's just great to see.
Yeah, this is the 3rd game in a row for Carruthers.
Exactly. Yeah, we were with them here this morning at 9 o'clock draw. Yeah, they haven't had much of a break yet.
Nope.
And they're still looking for that $9,000 and go again at 8 o'clock tonight. So it's great to see.
Both teams are hungry on that sheet of ice.
Very competitive teams. Everybody there. Like I said, there's no tired. Captain's not tired. He wants to go. He's leading his team.
Isn't that true?
Yeah, it's great to see.
Back on our sheet, we got 2 hungry teams as well. We got Kevin Kui looking to play this draw again to the back of the house. Using that yellow stone as a guard. It's just going to curl. Can they get it by? They do. Well swept there by Kark Martin. A little tighter line than Aaron had, and it'll settle in there for second shot.
Det är precis skottet. Den hänger bak 4 i höjd. Våran är halva, så den. Är vi skottet eller? Precis skottet, så mycket mellanrum. Ja, gillar du att dra bara? Jag gillar att bara smacka ner.
We talk about that regional way of doing things. This chance our global way of doing things. Right?
Våran är halva 4, de är bite 4.
6 inches short of the length of your broom handle, Nicholas.
That's it.
So there's good communication all over.
No should get it. Final stone here for Niklas Edin in the 7th end.
Yep.
And he will make it.
Next.
Team Edin sitting 2 in the house right now. Last shot here from Kevin Kui is coming up. They've got an open draw here. Yeah, look at that. It was a broom's length apart. Well called, well swept, well thrown. Here comes Kevin Kui with his out-turn draw.
Needs to bite the 4-foot, get his 1.
Piece of the 4, yep. Sweepers are just walking it down right now. No one's put a broom down just yet. Looking to score here. And taking it easy on his team. That's going to be handshakes.
Handshakes.
That'll be a score of 1, a steal of 1 for Edin. So making the final score 7-2. Congratulations to Team Edin. Thank you folks at home for watching. It was a pleasure to have you. Dad, this was our final broadcast together.
Yes, but we will have a new champion now in this event.
Right. Yeah.
I've had a great time here, Lindsay. Thank the organization committee for giving us the opportunity to work together.
That was some good father-daughter bonding.
It was a great time. I enjoyed everything about it. And thanks to everyone that's texted in and phoned and texted and collaborated. Enjoyed all the conversations, everybody that joined in and watched us. And I want to thank you all it was our extreme pleasure to bring this to everyone here involved. Thanks again, everyone. And next draw, I'm stepping aside for Lindsay's teammate.
Taryn Hopey and I are going to be taking on this next
Taryn's going to be coming with you, and they'll be doing a great job. Another knowledgeable little curler is Taryn. So you guys will have a great time. Thanks again, Lindsay. Thanks again to our nice production committee here by Maz Entertainment, who are what were they this year?
The Business of the Year.
Business of the Year, exactly. Thanks a lot, guys, and I appreciate everything you've done for us and give me the opportunity from everyone. So take care, everyone out there. We'll see you down the road.
Signing out.
Promotions, we make your brand stand out. From custom apparel made with precision to headwear that puts your brand front and center, and vinyl decals that make your brand stick. We deliver promotional materials and print solutions that leave a lasting impression. With locations in Lloydminster and Provost, we proudly ship Canada-wide. It's Time Promotions, where your brand comes to life.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path.